Hey heroes, Galaxy's Edge presents James M. Ward's CrimsonHawk Adventures.
I didn't even press the button and we already got people throwing comments at us in the chat. Welcome to Sci-Fi Writers Playing Old School D&D, where every week we take a little break from blasters and drive engines, grab a couple swords, some armor, maybe a few spells, and we dive deep into several dungeons where legendary, well, we don't call them that, so nobody say that. It didn't happen. James M. Ward DMs for us. How are you, sir?
Good, thank you, sir.
We have Levi being played by Michael Rothman. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I admit to nothing before copious amounts of caffeine, which is totally understood by sci-fi writer J.R. Hanley playing Lance Scorpio, our Cavalier.
Good afternoon, everybody. I didn't say it. I didn't say out freaking standing.
But you never mind. Kind of responsible for this whole shindig, we have Prometheus played by sci-fi rock star Chaos Actual Nick Cole.
Out freaking standing. It's good to be here. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. We've been waiting all week, and we have a very important special guest today. We wanted to invite someone nice from the old TSR day instead of the troll that you normally see every week, abusing the players and being mean to them and taking their stuff and making them naked and afraid. And so we have legendary artist and extraordinaire Erol Otus, and many of you know him from some of the greatest artworks of Dungeons and Dragons. I had the privilege of getting to actually be DM'd by him a year ago, and he's done some artwork for me on a book coming up. And so, Erol, thank you for being with us today.
Oh, thank you for inviting me. This is wonderful. See, I am nice sometimes.
You are nice.
Sometimes. And then, of course, super nice and always necessary to our sessions. Otherwise, Naked and Afraid doesn't cover it. We'd be covered in werewolf juice and all sorts of things be going wrong. We have Wordna being played by Sir Andrew Scott, who's going to give us our recap.
Well, good afternoon. Event 18. Back to the well for all who would end. Met a stone giant late for a meeting, he said, disappearing around the bend. We encountered an orc who thought he was king. We sent him to parley with his ogre overlords. Several spells later, he started to sing. A trip beneath Anubis' statue, bloody stairs, and oh, look, the basement's all refilled. Ogres and their masters ready to fight. It will be off the hook. But ogres and their shaman lords are wont to do anything less than ready blasters. A wand of fireballs laid us low, shards of glass and poisoned arrows we replied to give those ogres a doom seekers heave-ho. Burning them all to a crisp, they eventually got our gist, and onward weary adventurers go. In the end, it is the doom of men that they forget. As such, the rust-colored gateway, stripping us bare, forced Wordna to cast a reset.
Dun 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 dun. I tell you, Andrew, those are getting better and better and better. Way cool, buddy.
I think we should have dancing girls in the background when he does this.
I think that's worth doing, yeah.
You know, either that or like mountains of fire or something crazy, kind of like what Levi has going on with the satellites.
There we go. I'm sure we can get I bet we can get a volcano going back there. No problem.
I'd like to point out that the chat is already going insane with the fact that Erol is here.
I bet it is, yeah.
You have made everyone's day, sir.
He's like a cool dude. Yeah, really.
So the chat is already planning on how they can use the new feature to kill us all.
What's the feature?
Yeah, okay. JR, why don't you tell Erol what the new feature is?
That's up to Walt. He did it.
Walt?
So I just want to say first that Spiff 2112 is going crazy, yelling out Cthulhuoid chanting in the chat, probably in reference to your tentacles, Errol. So
yeah, maybe.
But as far as our new feature goes, if you guys go to the About section of our page on Twitch and go down to the bottom, well, there's a little donations page, and depending on how much you donate, you can either assist the wonderful Doom Seekers in their mission to try and go for glory, fame, and fortune, or you can totally thunder hump us into oblivion by making our lives that much harder. So just go ahead, go down to the bottom of the page, and you should see that link about halfway down, and just click it and stick it, and then I'll see it in the chat, and we'll hear like this big roar over the interface, and then whatever happens.
All right, very good.
All right, James, why don't you go ahead and ruin everything?
Okay, sounds great. I will try. I actually have one question for the Cavalier. Let's pretend you don't know exactly what's going to happen in the next 3 hours. Are the 5 wolf-oid sons of yours coming with or not coming with?
No time like the present to learn to fight, so they're coming with us.
Okay, very good. All right, so dawn rises over the mountains. Do, 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 do. And a beautiful rainbow appears, and it's wide and lustrous, and the colors are startling, and the bottom of the rainbow is right by the castle. And playing and frolicking in the grass by the rainbow are about 17 unicorns. Half of them are black, half of them are white, and they're frolicking and having fun. Now, on this adventure, you have a choice. You can seem to deal with this, or you can just go down in the dungeon again and have a great deal of fun. So what do you all want to do?
Oh, I vote for going down in the dungeon and having fun.
Okay. I don't have a problem with that. Away we go.
No, I'm just joking, James. I think we all discussed this, and we have a new exciting magic user today being played by Erol. So we have 2 powerful mages today. What do they say about going on the Rainbow Bridge?
Rainbow Bridge. Have you guys encountered this before? This is unknown.
Never ever.
New phenomena.
So can you describe it in more detail?
Why, of course. It's 19 and a half yards wide, and it ends at the ground there, and it gently slopes up into the sky, way past the clouds.
So in other words, we can walk on this up into the clouds?
You can attempt to walk on it. You don't know if you can or not.
Okay, interesting.
I have us covered if we can't.
And the unicorns are frolicking around the base of
Yes, they are. They're frolicking around the base. Yes.
Let's go check out My Little Pony.
Okay. All right. So you get on your normal equipment and your backpacks and your stuff, and you go out the front of the castle.
Jim, as we do that, I'm going to cast Fire Charm so that I'm interesting to them.
Okay, very good. And as you get within 100 yards of the rainbow, all the white unicorns vanish. You see little sparkly piles of dust fall to the ground where all the white unicorns were, and all the black unicorns race up the Rainbow Bridge. And there just happens to be an equal amount of black unicorns to the number in your party.
As I'm happily bottling unicorn dust all over the ground, I'm going to say, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so."
Yeah, great. They go. They're ignoring you.
They're not interested in Fire Charm?
No.
Really?
I wouldn't lie to you.
I believe
Wait,
it.
do we smell anything?
Let's see. Do you smell unicorn dung? No unicorn dung.
Okay.
I thought that was ice cream.
Yeah, really. Fresh piles of wet grass you see on the ground there.
I suggest JR goes and tests the bridge as the Cavalier and sees it, shows that we can go up that way through extreme leadership.
I'll have to show these cowards how it's done.
There we
So
go.
shall I
Yeah.
advance.
So you're starting to walk up the Rainbow Bridge?
Avoiding the piles of excrement, of course.
Of
Wouldn't want to
course.
stain my shiny armor.
No, of course not. And you can walk right up that bridge, no problem. You're walking up the middle, and you're like 10, 20 yards up there already.
Now,
All right.
does the bridge look like it's made of
Goblins?
stone,
You
or is it
promised
just
me
made of
ogres.
rainbows?
No, it looks like it's made of colorful, shiny rainbows.
Okay.
You've never seen a rainbow hold people before.
Can you see through it, or it's opaque?
No, you can't see through any of the colors.
Okay.
Pot of gold anywhere nearby?
You've heard legends of there's always gold at the end of the rainbow. So how are you checking that out?
I'm going to use True Sight and look invisibly to see if I recognize anything that's either metallurgical or metaphysical.
You see a rather large cauldron with 5,000 gold in it buried in the ground.
I'm going to throw that in Lehman's chest and save that for later.
And how are you getting to it?
Well, dig it out. How far down is it?
It's about 8 feet. A lot of digging. Take a couple hours.
Not when I say the word bulldozer. And
also don't forget, we have 5 half Belgian Malinois men that like to dig.
I'll dig it up with bulldozer, and
okay.
That should be a couple of rounds, and then instruct the men to bring it back.
All right. Very unusual golden coins. They're quite large, and on one side they have a picture of a one-eyed warrior, and on the other side they have a picture of a dragon.
Is the one-eyed warrior literally a cyclops, or like a human with one eye?
He's a human with a eye patch.
Okay.
Does he have
ancient history tell us anything about it?
Roll a 6-sided die on a 5 or a 6. You're very happy.
6 on the number.
That's disgusting. Okay, so it's the god Odin.
Really?
Yeah.
And so the dragon is Grendel.
No.
It's Dave.
That's a different legend altogether.
Might be Jorgamunder, right? Could be.
It might be, yes, but let's not mix legends, okay? It's
I'm
dangerous.
going to pocket a coin for later and instruct Lance, unless you want your men to come, I'm just going to have him cart the money back.
That works for me. And does my I want to see if I can tell anything about the direction the rainbow is going.
Yeah, that's
with my
fair.
navigation abilities.
It's headed north, up in the sky.
Can I quickly ask, what was bulldozer?
Bulldozer is dig, so all my spells are named.
I gotcha.
I can share those if you want to be able to see the screen. I can share it so you can see them all.
You won't care, buddy.
You won't care.
I understand now. Thank you.
It's just part of his role playing, which is kind of fun and interesting. And every time he casts a spell, I have to ask him, and what does that do?
Gotcha.
And they're all based on 80s catchphrases, but I don't know what dig is.
Uh-huh. That's
Dig Dug was a video arcade game. It was one of the earliest ones that came out.
Yeah, really.
We're all familiar with Dig Dug. Have to. Well, maybe
where
not
have you
Lance.
been all your life, Nick? Good grief.
Well, I only heard him say dig, but not dig dug.
Right.
Bulldozer was your little guy who worked with Barclay and dealt with the dragon.
Okay.
He's the one who did the pump thing. Yeah.
Do you even game, Nick? Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah,
I cannot believe that just came out of JR.
Yeah, I know.
JR, were you even born yet when that came
really.
out?
What year was this?
I know.
It was
81,
early 80s.
Yeah, 80s.
I mean, I was.
And you
Technically.
know,
Early 80s.
You know, JR, how much gaming would you be doing if you had a wife like Nicole?
Solid point.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're going up the bridge now is what we're doing. And we're using the marching order that has been supplied. And Errol will be happy to know that he's in the middle.
That's good. Good.
Yeah.
So is this bridge like a 45-degree angle just straight, into the sky, or
it isn't even quite 45. It's more like 30-degree angle straight into the sky.
Could I quickly ask, and it's sort of related to that marching order, but I don't know everyone's characters. I've heard that we have a cavalier.
Oh, we can really take care of you.
I guess that's
yeah.
Andrew.
So let's start with the Walt the cleric. Sound off, buddy.
All right. So normally I I play a cleric of Horus, but I didn't want to take game time away, so he is in a purchasing thing way south of where we are now. So I'm using a stand-in character, kind of a fighter cleric hybrid, and he's got a specialization in a bow, so he's going to stand back and just pepper the crap out of anything stupid.
There we go. And then what about the other cleric? No, there is no other cleric.
No, he's not here today.
JR, your turn.
So I am Lance Scipio, a Cavalier of Anubis, and I just go through and stabby and blunt force trauma things.
Did you just say Scipio?
Oh, Scorpio, because James renamed him. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
He started out as Scipio, but we decided Scorpio would be so
I've
much
always
better.
preferred the Scipio pronunciation.
Yeah.
Scipio.
Okay, Big Prometheus, what are you?
Prometheus is a half-elven fighter thief, 7th, 8th level. He says a lot of weird, strange things that kind of aren't from this world. He's convinced that he's some sort of space marine and may perhaps be a god. He thinks the whole thing is an illusion and a simulation in a video game, but he likes to play for big prizes.
There we go. Levi?
I see what you did
Levi
there.
is a level 8 monk who's also a frustrated explosives expert, and he's working on the grenades.
He is not an explosive expert. You may not have grenades until you find Spelljammer stuff.
All right.
That takes us to Weirdna.
I'm our magi of the party. I am from the southern section regions of the Tower of Facts, near the Naragwar River, and I travel with my companion Razor, which is a strange-looking, small draconic being that sits on my shoulder. I move mostly invisible and have a strange metallic sheen to me that looks mostly gray or green in color.
There
And
we
last
go.
week he got high on COVID and walked us into hell and basically
That's true. I had 105 fever. Let's at least add the small detail.
Yeah,
I
really.
said before he went into the portal that smelled like brimstone and anti-magic, I said, is this you talking or the COVID? And
I answered properly and fixed it.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So, Errol, any other questions, buddy?
No,
Well, we need to know what-
Lerm from Misty River is a 6th level magic user, and he's wide when viewed from front to back, but he's not fat. When viewed from the side, he's actually a little thinner than normal.
Okay, that sounds great. And
So
and do you have any fun spells?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's a magic user. He has many
Okay,
spells. He's
you're gonna love this, Errol. This is gonna be a fun thing for you. Nick there is gonna continually ask you for spells that you have in your spell book, but you didn't memorize.
Well, we had to make some choices.
Yes, exactly. But Nick doesn't understand that, and he'll ask you time and time again, you mean you didn't take a fireball? You mean you didn't take a knock spell? How come you didn't take a remove curse spell? What's the deal?
Legitimate
I'd like
question.
to point out that that's my character Prometheus act.
Yeah, right.
Understand
Okay.
in ways.
So we James, before we get started, from Leo Vicarious from the chat, he says, in defense of Levi, he begs to differ. Levi became an explosive expert the minute I put the magic sword into the bag of holding.
It's true.
Well, there is that.
That did leave a mark.
That didn't go well, yes. Okay, so now we're walking up the old bridge here, and we walk up very high into the sky above the clouds, and off in the distance to the north, we can see this huge warrior who's standing with a glowing sword.
How far do we think he is?
2-3 miles.
That's got to be Dave.
Is it the warrior on the coin?
No, that's Odin.
So wait a minute. So this thing is 2 or 3 miles away?
Yeah.
And we see him?
Yeah.
We have good vision. Okay.
He's very large.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, that's disturbing.
Yes.
And the rainbow is transects him, or we are heading in that direction.
You're heading right in. He's standing in the middle of the Rainbow Bridge.
Okay. Do we walk at regular speed, or do we seem to be moving faster?
No, you just walk at normal speed. Nothing seems to be weird about that. The edge is pretty far down. You don't like the idea of being anywhere near the edge.
So if I pull out my spyglass from my backpack, do I notice anything unique about this guy? Anything
Well,
we can make out?
he's got very unusual colored armor, and his sword is it's a great sword. When I say great, I mean it's a two-handed blade, and it's glowing brightly.
I'm hoping it was a mistake, and he's not 2 or 3 miles away, because he'd have to be like a quarter mile tall for us to see him. Yeah.
Or maybe some other magic effect is working on it. But
Okay.
I pray that that's a
If I hand the spyglass to Werdna the learned scholar who has the knowledge of all things past, would he be able to tell anything different?
well, he has to roll the dice and tell me what he gets.
So I hand him the spyglass to see what he can spy.
I see farther than the spyglass. What kind of die am I rolling?
You're rolling percentile dice. You give me in a percentile.
Roger that. 96.
Oh, that's disgusting beyond belief. It's Heimdall, the Lord of the Bifrost Bridge.
Whoa.
Oh.
Okie dokie.
So a heavy duty god.
Heavy duty.
Yeah. Okay, we're not fighting him.
Wave.
He waves back.
Awesome. Hail him. Can he hear us from here?
You don't know.
Okay.
You can see us from there.
Hail
Yes.
and well met warrior.
Read
Let's
it.
see if he answers.
The legends about him say he can see grass grow on the ground of Earth. So he's got good vision.
Okay, well then I will hail him.
He's just standing there. You're still miles away.
Let's truck up.
Maybe we should just approach.
Yeah.
Continue.
Maybe.
Continue.
Yeah, let's approach.
Okay, so you get within 100 yards. Do you want to do anything before you get?
First thing I'd like to know is what color of the rainbow are we standing on when we're looking at it?
Red is in the middle.
Red is in the middle? Okay.
Let's move.
Okay, so we get to talking distance with the boy.
We
Yep.
do.
He says, "Hail, Doom Seekers! I'm glad to see you could make it to the party."
Oh my.
Did we have
Well
an
met, Lord of
invitation?
Light.
He says, "My Lord and Master has a quest that needs the help of mortals. So please continue on the bridge. You'll wind up in Asgard. Just go in the middle huge castle, and there you'll meet the All-Father."
Where?
We thank thee.
Okay. So
Keep
you
at
start walking past him, and right away you see this huge golden city, and most of the buildings are covered in what appears to be gold. But there's an obvious huge castle in the middle, and the walls are big around the city, but the gate is open and you have no problem there. And you see a busy city, lots of people going back and forth, but the people are very unusual. They're all 9 foot tall. The men are all muscular and massively good looking. And the women are all in diaphanous gowns with long red curly hair and hourglass figures. It's just amazing. You've never seen hundreds of women with hourglass figures. And they're walking around doing their thing in the city, buying vegetables and produce in the marketplace, and riding horses in and out of the town. And you slowly walk to the middle of the town where that big castle is, and the castle gates are wide open. There's like 5 guards there, and they salute you, which is kind of surprising from 9 foot tall warriors. And they point towards the middle of the castle, and you continue walking into the castle, and there on a huge throne room is a 12 foot tall man with an eye patch. And he greets you all warmly. "I'm so glad that you could come to help us out."
Bow low at the waist.
Okay.
You're honored.
Anybody else bowing, or you're all standing like chumps?
I'll salute him for Anubis, but I won't bow.
Oh, jeez.
That'll show him.
I'll wave and go invisible.
Yeah, okay. He's looking right at you. You're clearly invisible to him.
Prometheus knows this is not Odin because Odin died in the space battle on Astralon 7.
Nice.
An avatar of Odin died in the space battle. The real Odin was right here all along.
Prometheus does not bow.
Okay.
The lesser.
All right. So he says, I have a problem. I have a problem with frost giants. They have stolen a young Asgardian girl. And according to our treaty, I and the other Asgardians cannot go to bring her back. So what I need you guys to do is go to the world of the frost giants and go into their castle and bring back the Asgardian girl.
What will you give us in return?
Okay, and this chest appears in his hands. It's a long wooden chest with dragon carvings on the top, and he opens it up, and there is a very small dagger for each of you. The daggers have rainbow handles, and the blades are about 2 inches long. And he said, these are very special blades that I'm going to give you in advance as your reward, because I know you're going to succeed. And this allows you to walk on clouds as if it was the regular ground. It allows you to walk on fog as if it was stairs. So you could walk up the fog if you wished. It normally does 1 to 2 points of damage, but it's plus 10 versus larger than man-sized creatures. And he has one for each of you. And he says, if you sold these down in the mortal world, they'd sell for 20,000 gold pieces. But if you keep them for yourself, then you'll get 5,000 experience points for them.
If we do this and we retrieve the Asgardian girl, will you give us an Asgardian girl as an alliance wife for our warden?
Absolutely not.
Well, I thought I'd ask.
You're mortals. Who would want to marry a mortal?
They are.
I don't think. No, he says no. No.
I'll ask, would we have permission to revisit the city for trade with Wells End?
With the rainbow dagger, you may summon a rainbow from your world and come up to Asgard anytime you want.
Ooh.
Anytime.
Anytime. Right now, you're welcome. But if you do foolish things, then maybe the daggers will be taken away.
It's kind of like when you borrow your dad's car and do something stupid.
It's exactly like that, yes.
I just want to point out that Leo Vicarius in the chat just gave out 5 gift subscriptions to people.
Wow.
Oh, way cool. Hooray. That was very kind of him.
Thanks, Leo.
And then, does anybody have a minus 10 on their next roll to save?
Not yet. Nobody's hit us with it yet. So
Okay.
give them time.
Let us go kick Frost Giant ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Errol's expression to the -10.
I know, Errol, what they've set up now is you can spend Bitcoins and you can give any player you want a plus or a minus on his die roll. And everybody wants Prometheus thrown against a wall and killed. So I suspect he's going to get lots of -10s on his die rolls in the future.
You guys didn't tell me about
I think everybody loves me.
It's
Yeah.
I'll ask the Allfather, may I know the girl's name that we are looking for, and could you describe her at any length?
Yeah, okay. She's 9 foot tall. She has red curly hair. She has an hourglass figure, and they call her Cassandra.
She's going to be hard to locate. It's like a needle in a haystack up here.
Yeah, really.
And how do we get to the realm of the Frost Giants?
You'll have to walk over the rainbows to find that world.
All right. Well, then I guess we cut out and we get it done.
Okay, sounds great. So, as a matter of fact, when you get out of the castle, there are black unicorns just waiting for you to ride them.
And they'll take us there?
They can be ridden there.
Okay.
Since I've got talk to animal, I'll ask them, are they our escorts to the Frost Giants world?
Odin is giving us to you as gifts, and while you're on this quest, we will ride with you and fight by your sides.
Quickly ask them about the white unicorns, Levi. Just curious.
What do you want to know about the white unicorns?
Is there anything special about the white unicorns? that we should know about.
They're glorious females that we were frolicking with until some bums came out of a castle.
Why did they disappear? I guess
because nobody that came out of the castle was a virgin.
Okay.
Have they met? Have they met Lance?
Oh,
wait a minute.
No, Lance is I think it's more like the virgin.
Yeah.
Lance is definitely the lamps of the party.
Yeah.
Sure.
What is the name of the guy who has sex with animals?
Yeah,
Slut.
Yeah.
I'm just asking if a human and a unicorn have kids. Is it a centaur?
It's never happened so far.
No.
Never happened so far.
I'll try and make friends with mine with air-based writing and ask it its name.
Okay. It doesn't talk to you.
I poll the audience of unicorns and see if they have names, and if they do, let everybody know what
They don't want to get that close to you guys. They'll be your mounts and they'll protect you as best they can, but they don't want to be called by their names, and they don't want to call you by your names.
Do they know where the frost giants are so they can lead us?
No. All they know is the direction. Odin has told them to go
Okay.
east on the rainbow bridges.
Then we do, James. We go east on the Rainbow Bridge.
Okay, very good. All right. We're about to have so much fun. So you head east out of the city, and okay, it's very cloudy here. White cloud, fluffy clouds on either side of the rainbows that you know you can walk on because of your magical daggers. And you come across a cute little teddy bear floating on a cloud. And he's about 3 feet tall. He has black fur. He has this white cross on his chest. And he laughs and giggles at you as you guys come up to him.
Hail, Care Bear.
He says, "Hello there. I hope you're all well."
We are.
Excellent. Good. Well, is there anything I can do to help you today?
We would
Yeah.
love directions to the Frost Giant Palace.
Never
Or-
been there. I'm very sorry. I do know directions to a poor soul that's being tortured to death every day for 1,000 years.
Oh, go on.
Specifically. Where does this person reside?
I'll be happy to take you. And his cute little cloud floats up, and a bunch of black dust moves as the cloud rises.
Ahoy,
into the air.
Nathan. Rule 61
And it says,
on page
"Follow
63
me."
of the DM's guide
Can we
says
see
that
if
you're
she's got a
wrong.
roll of toilet paper
It's
with it?
really our
There's
mission.
no rolls of toilet paper. It's not your mission. Come on, help this guy out. He's been tortured for 1,000 years.
Well, that's not our
Perhaps
mission.
we should fulfill our first mission and then help him later.
So if you help us find the frost giants, we'll come back and fulfill your quest later.
He's very sorry. He really can't do that. He'll happily go with you to solve the torture of the poor giant, but he can't go with you to the Frost Giant Castle.
What
Well,
kind of giant is it?
It's a Titan.
Well, our mission is in Frost Giant World. See ya.
Boy, he'd really like you to help.
We don't want it.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a black gem. I'll give you each a black gem. And the next time a deadly poison kills you, the black gem will take the death and leave you alone.
Will you give us that for trying?
I'll
Help
give you
you?
that for trying to solve my problem right now.
So if we can't, we still get the gem?
If you, I'll hand you the gem right this second.
I don't know. I feel like we should stick with our primary. After
Jim,
all, it's for Odin. It's for
How
Odin,
many-
not a
How
bear.
many death gems do you get a hold of in your lifetime? Come on.
We already got the magic dagger.
Lerm wants to serve Odin.
Okay, so you're
he
not.
He is the guest star, so see ya.
All right, then you guys ride on, and then
So-
let's- go ahead.
So before we ride on, I will take one of my daggers, which is marked with the crest of Anubis, and I will hand it to this giant teddy bear. And tell
No,
him,
not giant. He's only 3 foot tall.
Well, I'll hand it to the miniature teddy bear, and I will tell him that we will give this as a sign of good faith, and we will return to revisit his quest.
Okay, so roll me a 20-sided die and tell me the number, JR.
And while he's doing that, Captain Kilgosha just dropped 5 gift subs in the chat.
Oh my goodness!
Thank you so
very
much.
much.
Well done.
It's very kind of you. Do we have any minuses yet? Does JR have to be subject to a minus roll?
Not yet. If I see them though, they'll pop right up on my screen.
Okay,
And,
very good.
Yeah,
very
I'll
good.
let you know right away.
I got an
Okay.
11.
You got an 11. All right, very good. So, JR's flesh turns black, and he falls to the ground, and vomit flows out of his mouth.
That's what I get for being nice.
Cleric, attend him.
Can I tell what it is that's afflicting him? Is it some sort of poison?
You don't know. His flesh turned black, and he fell to the ground, and vomit is flowing from his mouth.
When he handed the dagger to the Care Bear,
After he handed the dagger,
did the Care Bear hit him with the black dust?
didn't touch him.
But the teddy bear took the dagger.
Yes, of course.
That's the dagger.
Wouldn't you take a marvelous present like that?
I'll ask.
Teddy Ruxpin's pissing us off.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask the bear what's wrong with our friend.
He's dying.
Why is he dying?
He fell afoul of toxic fur.
Oh, so you're poisonous.
I'm Toxic Bear. Didn't you know that?
Nope.
Perfect.
I knew that. Well, you have an antidote to fix him?
Yeah, of course. It's the black gems that I offered you
Ah, I see. Well, can you give us the black gem then?
for agreeing to solve my problem
Then we will solve your problem.
Perhaps
right
the
away.
cleric can
No
cure it.
shenanigans, he says.
No
I know you
shenanigans.
mortals.
No shenanigans.
Okay, you each get a black gem.
Okay.
And
he's-
naturally, Lance's turns to dust, and
yeah.
he's well now, but he's not happy.
This is what I get for being nice.
Is this
Never
bear,
again.
Is this bear an illusion?
How are you testing for that?
Trying to disbelieve it.
Yeah, okay, no. That doesn't work. Okay, so let's go to my problem.
Oh,
and,
sir.
and he heads off to the east.
Okay, we follow him to the east.
Very good. Okay, excellent. You travel for about 2 or 3 miles into the clouds, and you see this rocky crag. And on the rocky crag, there's a 50-foot tall man, and an eagle is eating his guts out. And he's screaming in horror and pain. And when you guys get within 100 yards, the eagle looks at you and flies away.
I asked the Care Bear what the name of the Titan is.
Prometheus.
And
Master
why?
of Fire.
Yeah.
And who put him here?
The rest of the Titans.
Okay. And is anybody going to be upset if we set him free?
Just the rest of the Titans.
And you want us to set him free?
Yes, absolutely. He's a really good guy.
Why do you want us to set him free?
Well, because he owes me a couple favors.
What are those favors?
I really can't talk about them. They're too personal.
Well, do you want all the other Titans mad at you?
No, they're not going to be mad at me. They're going to be mad at the idiots who free him.
Yeah, well, we're going to flip on you.
What does that mean, flip on me?
Well, we're going to tell him you put us up to it.
Okay, go ahead. Enjoy yourself.
But why don't you tell me what tasks you need done? Then I can maybe help you.
Yeah, you can't do any of these tasks.
Okay. So we have to free this Titan.
Yes,
All the
exactly.
Titans. And how do we free the Titan?
Just cut away his chains. He's got 4 sets of chains. You do have some magic weapons, don't you?
No, mine's in the shop, actually.
Speaking of the shop, I don't know what's going on, but holy hype train, Leo Vicarius just dropped 11 subscriptions in the.
Oh my goodness! Thank you very much, Leo.
Thank you. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Okay, so wizards, what the hell?
Yeah, it's all bad. Prometheus, the Master of Fire, his family members will be royally pissed at us.
It seemed like the little bear suggested that a magic weapon would cut the chains.
Yeah, you have to
Any of
use
your
magic.
fighters
You have
have
to
a-
use magic to break the chains.
So
Regular weapons won't work.
So why don't
have
we
these
tell Teddy?
daggers.
Yeah, why don't we
These
tell?
daggers.
Why don't we tell Teddy Ruxpin? Didn't we just give him a dagger?
Wasn't magical.
Ah,
Well, I think you know.
Anubis would beg to differ. His crest has value.
Yeah, right.
Who has a magic weapon?
Each one of us has a dagger plus 10, right?
Yes, you do. Funny how that works.
I will approach the Titan.
Okay, there you are.
I don't fear Titans, and I'll cut the chains.
You'll start cutting the chains.
Yes.
Okay, you cut the first one, and a blast of horrendous flame flies out, and you need a saving throw versus magic.
Okay. 18.
Oh, that's very nice. Well done, sir.
Well, finally. Last week was horrific.
You only take 10 points of damage instead of 20.
Okay.
And there is my good friend Prometheus. How come Prometheus is in the back? What's the deal with that marching order?
He's afraid. I protect him. It's okay.
Prometheus only has a +1 dagger right now.
All right. No, you bought a good high-quality sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so one chain is cut.
1 of 4? Is that where we are?
Yes, 1 of 4.
So perhaps somebody else with another healthy person not should maybe cut the next chain and not the same.
An adventure after my own heart.
So where did we see the flame come from? What was the origin point?
His body.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't I do all the chains? So that if the Titans are pissed, they're just pissed at one of us.
Oh, that's a great idea. I love that idea.
Perhaps the cleric can heal you before you make your next cut.
And that's such an honorable and bold thing to do. I've never seen a person as bold and honorable as that.
No, I'm pretty bold and honorable. Some have said cavaliers are supposed to be the boldest and the honorablest.
Clearly not.
Clearly
not even.
Yeah. I mean, Prometheus probably deserves.
While they're
some XP or
dickering,
something.
I walk up to the chains and I will chop off all 3 in one mighty blow and yell, "For Anubis!"
No, you don't, because this guy is huge. You chop one of them. Please make a magic saving throw.
They're all magical, James.
Yeah, they aren't.
All saving throws are magical, James.
Yeah.
All right, magic saving throw.
While we're young here, Lance.
I made it with a natural 18.
18, very good. So you take 20 points of damage from the blazing hot fires of hell.
Was
this a bigger fight? That's more than. It appears he's more injured than Prometheus was.
Yes, he is.
That's the spiteful save, so that doesn't go over well at all. Werdna is going to wave his hands and say, "Yeah, this is not smart. Prometheus had the right. We do not need to get the end key of these things, and we'll have to work that off. I'm going to take my amulet off, James, and put it over Prometheus's neck. This will protect you from fire. Cavalier, stand down, Banneret. Wait until we complete this. I'm going to go keep my eye out for the eagle."
Good idea. Okay, Prometheus, you're doing the third one?
Wait. Did someone heal him? Because
nobody's healed him.
It's possible that each one is increasing in power. So
right, but I've got a very strong amulet of protection from fire. So he'll take only if he saves, he'll take nothing. If he doesn't save, he'll take only a quarter. So
I know, isn't that great?
That should square him up. And if he doesn't, then I'll start giving him potions now that we have a potion factory.
But Errol's question is good. Do you want to heal the 10 points, Prometheus, before you do the third one?
I do. I will drink a healing potion.
Okay, you know how this works.
I rolled a 4 and I get a +1, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'll drink another healing potion and I'll roll a 2 +1.
Errol, these are alternate potions of healing. Instead of 2d4 plus 2, these are 1d8 plus 1.
1d8 plus 1.
Because I'm a nice guy.
No, our number as a median number would be higher the other way. So.
Yeah. Okay, so Prometheus, do the third set of chains.
I do.
Okay, and then roll a magic saving throw, please.
But I have an amulet.
Thank you very much, Prometheus. You're covered in horrendous fires of the sun.
13, I make it.
Okay, so the amulet is totally destroyed, and you take 20 points of damage.
Oof.
Okay, so here's a question, James.
I'm forced against my will to give you 2,000 experience points.
Nice.
Ooh.
So James, as a monk, do I have the option of dodging
Okay, go
gouts
ahead.
of flame. Yeah, as a monk, would I be able to dodge these gouts of flame?
Not a chance in the world.
Really?
But we're not on the world, and I think that's the point.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Don't be funny with me, Word. No, we've talked about this.
Hey, Stephen King's rule applies. It stops being funny when it starts being you.
Yeah, really.
If the mage was in wraith form, would that?
No, he'd still get nailed. This is Titan fire. This is a whole different deal.
I would like to approach the Titan.
Yeah, sure.
Can we communicate?
You haven't tried.
I will say, hail Prometheus.
And he hails you back.
I have one chain left to set you free. Do you wish to be set free?
Yes, of course I do.
What service will you perform for me?
I will allow 2 of you to live.
That math is a little fuzzy.
Yeah, the math is a little fuzzy.
Gonna need an upgrade to that.
You mean once we free you, you will kill all but 2 of us?
Yes.
Yeah, you're
this is
fired.
really just a bad idea.
Yeah. We're gonna turn to Teddy Ruxpin and say, dude, you are making a bad deal. You are 1 toilet paper roll shy of being ignited.
Why
I'm in
why don't
good
we
shape.
just toss Teddy over the Rainbow Bridge and be done with him, and let's go back to where we were?
Teddy floats.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So I want to ask Prometheus there, if I'm setting you free, why would you attack us?
An excellent question. For 2,000 years, I sat on this rock, and an eagle every day came and ate my pancreas.
Liver.
Yeah, okay. You can have him eat what you want. I'll have him eat what I want.
Fair enough.
So for 2,000 years, I said, whoever saves me from this horrible fate, I will treat with all the glories and power and wealth at my disposal. And for the next 1,000 years, the eagle came and he ate my liver. And I said to myself, this is just wrong. I should have been saved long ago. So the next person, the person that saves me now, I will strip him of everything and kick him off the Rainbow Bridge and hope for the best for him. And now it's 5,000 years later. And while I'm a kind, benevolent Titan, I have my limits. So I wish to be saved. And I have promised myself that if there's a group of people that come and save me, I will let 2 of them live to go tell the world how generous and kind Prometheus the Titan is.
You keep saying generous.
I
keep on using those words. I don't think they mean what you think they mean.
I renounce my membership in the Doom Seekers and solely free the Titan myself.
Ooh, all by yourself.
All by myself.
That's very interesting. I need to roll some dice.
Somebody throws divinity out there, and he's just like an alcoholic seeing that next glass.
Okay, so make a magic saving throw.
All saving throws are magical, James.
No, they aren't.
That's going to be a close one. I took 10 point. I did a 10 on that. So
I don't think you're going to make
a
it.
Natural 10?
A natural 10, James. Here, let me look at my.
What was this a saving throw versus?
This is worth magic.
Spell?
I made paralyzation poison.
I think he means death.
So you didn't make it, did you, buddy?
What is it, spells?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Okay, very good. So he's turned to ash there on the ground.
Prometheus is?
No. Oh, yeah, Prometheus. Prometheus is turned to ash. And the Titan isn't free yet.
What? He didn't.
And the Titan, no, he didn't succeed.
So we're just gonna step up and say, this isn't working well for you when you have people of interested intent to help you, and you drop the hammer.
You aren't people. You're
I'm
mortals.
better than people. I'm Memorex.
You're mortals.
Fix my friend, and then we'll have something to say. Otherwise,
cut my chain first so I can use my magic on him.
Yeah, no, you haven't even made a deal with me yet that I find satisfactory.
Well, the
Your idea of mortal coil is not a conscript that we will tolerate.
The chains won't let me
I understand.
use my magic.
but your magic is of no help to us when you are willing to off us, who would be your source of freedom. So you'll need to revise your terms. Otherwise, they're unacceptable, and we will leave you to continue being eaten, which is not what you want, nor what we want.
And he looks up in the sky, and his face blanches, and he sees the giant eagle coming down to eat his liver.
So make your choice. Save us all, or face continued damnation, and we will withdraw.
Now he has 3 limbs freed, though. Can't he and the eagle battle each other in a stalemate for eternity?
He'd love to, but he's not allowed.
Okay.
Rules? What are rules?
Yeah, Titans live by their rules. Okay, so the eagle comes down. You're gonna fight it, or you're just gonna let him eat his liver?
Well, we don't have a deal.
He responds to my query.
Okay, so the eagle puts his beak in the poor Titan's chest and rips away a bunch of flesh.
Good.
He screams in horror and anguish, and
Good.
for the next 3 hours, the Titan gets eaten.
Good. He deserves it. So, Wardna, have you scooped up Prometheus' ashes?
I was about to battle Chrome, but I'm going to look him over. Is it his physical form? Is there any illusion there, or is his physical form burned to a crisp?
He's a pile of black ash.
Yeah, I'll bag him for the moment, and put him in a sack just so I have him. Hey, and you and we'll wait for the screaming to stop.
Okay, the eagle flies away well fed.
Okay.
And the Titan just lays there exhausted.
Okay.
I ask him, is he having fun yet, or do we want to make a deal?
He's not having fun. He'll make a deal if it suits him.
Sure. Well, we're getting ready to leave because we have a quest. So you need to make a decision on if you want our help or not.
So you're gonna leave your poor hero dead in ash?
Well, so as of now, if we free Prometheus, more of us will be dead, right?
Right. There's no win for us.
So it doesn't really.
Yeah. You offer nothing enticing based on what you just said.
Enticing. I have to entice you.
We're mortal, as you said. Our lives are finite. You've just removed life from someone who was offering to help you. Therefore, nothing about what you said is reasonable.
Okay, free me, and I will give you 2. What's he going to give you? 2 spinel cat's eye gems that'll prevent death.
Yeah, we're good on the prevention part. We do that by dodging things. What we are looking for is a better deal and the restoration of our companion.
3-star spinels.
Have you met Monty Hall?
No, I haven't. I've heard good things about him, though.
we're trying to avoid the curtain. Here's our best and final offer. What we are offering is your freedom, which appears to be eternal. The avoidance of torment continuously, and your ability to take retribution on those who have harmed you, which we have not. We have only offered friendship and the removal of your current condition. And the person who came to you, who you burned and then destroyed, has done nothing but friendship for you. Therefore,
I didn't burn him and destroy him.
You offered no secret,
guy, right?
and he clearly could not choose the wine in front of you.
I didn't destroy him.
So your bottom line is, will you make a deal that keeps us alive and restores him? Why would we help you? Tell me that.
Well, because you're mortals and you're foolish.
Apparently so. But mortals are also whimsical, and so we can leave.
Okay, I will raise Prometheus and heal him totally if you free me, and I won't hurt any of you.
How about the guy who's
and the 3 spindles?
Yeah, that's about halfway there. You're getting closer.
That's the deal. Take it or leave it.
No, that's
we might need one more fully restorative action for the person who cuts your chain. He may die in the process.
No, he won't die. I'll make sure.
Oh.
Well, and I've got MR, so I might be able to take it. Who knows?
Might. So is that a deal you'll accept?
No, you still haven't offered us a reward. Our lives is not a reward.
Yeah, okay.
We are doing something at great personal risk. How will you make it worth our while?
The Titan looks at the little teddy bear and he says, get the noisy one. And the bear leaps towards you.
Toward me?
Yeah.
All right. Let's put this bear in the box. I'm going to say Rat Trap and Magic Jar, the nasty little Teddy Ruxpin. Bye-bye, dickhead.
Let's see. Now, okay, that's not how Magic Jar works anymore, young man.
Absolutely.
You can make the attempt, but all you see is 8 glowing dots in the air as you use the Magic Jar.
I see 8, so it's a random chance that I'll get the right one. Is that
yes.
Right?
Yes.
All right. So what do I need to roll? What kind of dice?
Roll me an 8-sided die, and I'll take care of all the rest.
Now, my intelligence is 18, and I see invisible objects through Razor. So does that give me any kind of benefit? I'm not only smart, but I can recognize.
Let me think about that for just a second. Razor. Okay, you can see the toxin teddy bear.
I can see which one it is?
Yes.
All right, I'll Magic Jar him.
Okay, he's Magic Jarred.
All right. Now I say to the Titan, so your toilet paper pushing friend is now sitting on the beach, not earning 20%. You're making us less and less inclined to help you, and now not only do you owe us a favor, now you've inconvenienced us.
I don't owe you a favor.
Sure you do. You just bothered me. That's a favor if you want our attention. What do you got?
Okay, tell me what I have to do.
All right. I want my friend restored as an act of good faith, and then you will come to us and provide a benefit. So you will kill none of us, and you will provide a benefit to my warrior class. You can do nothing for the mages, but you will provide benefits that our warrior classes find acceptable.
Done.
Very well, then. I will take out Reaper and use Reaper on the chain.
Okay, and it breaks the chain.
What's Reaper?
Reaper is an undead dagger we got from the mummy who serves a nasty crypt, and it provides a high level of magic against Neville or non-living. Okay, now raise our companion.
Okay, you raise him, and you don't lose Constitution. Prometheus, what stat would you like increased by 1?
He just broke his mind.
Yeah, this never happens.
Dexterity.
Okay,
Sure.
1 point.
Thank you.
What's it make it now?
20.
20. Oh, that's a nice dexterity. Wow. Okay, very good. And the Titan is free, and he screams in joy and happiness. And suddenly, this silvery armor covers his body, and he says, "Let's get going. I will take care of one thing of yours." And he puts the teddy bear underneath his arm.
He wants my gem, or he's keeping the body.
He's keeping the body.
All right, I'll pocket my gem and say, "Can you take us to the Hall of the Frost Giants?"
No, I don't know where it is.
Can you divine such?
No.
All right, so you're going to take care of one thing for us? I guess we'll
Yes.
buy a vowel. What does that mean?
We'll talk about it when you want me to take care of something.
Oh, so you're coming along with us. Awesome.
Yes.
So I guess you are the bad loader now.
Exactly.
Giddy up.
Okay, so you continue down the Rainbow Bridge, and there's clouds all around you, and everything's really cloudy. And then, oh my goodness, you see another little teddy bear on a cloud, and he's all pink, and he has this weird infinity symbol on his chest, and he waves his arm at you and says, "Hello, my friends, good
Ignore
to
it.
see you."
Yeah, let's just say no and run the other way.
Ignore him. Okay, Prometheus stops and starts talking to him. "How's it going, guy? Good to see another teddy bear here. All right. What? Oh, you have a problem? What's the problem, my teddy bear? Oh, really? You have a person in chains that's been in chains for 1,000 years, and you want her freed?
So we can just leave this guy behind, right?
Yeah, just let him talk.
Right.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Let's just keep going.
You could leave him behind, but then you leave behind.
Well,
you
he
know,
still owes us.
Yeah.
If he wants to
Yeah, I'm not
talk.
right. I'm not worried about that either, Levi. Let's just say no. We can try him back later. You know.
All right, if that's what you say.
Prometheus, good luck. We'll see you later. We'll call you when we need you.
Yeah, okay. Lots of luck with that. All right, so you travel a couple miles, and there's another cliff face. And chained to the cliff face is the most gorgeous 9-foot-tall woman you've ever seen in your life. Long, curly red hair.
So we call out and ask her.
Figure.
We call her and ask her what her name is.
Her name is Alice.
Not Cassandra.
Not Cassandra, right?
No, and she's been there. She's crying. She's been there for so long. She would love it if you freed her. And do you have any food?
No.
Is there any? Does the Rainbow Bridge continue on?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Can we just go?
Yep.
You're just going to ignore this poor, suffering, beautiful woman?
Well, we have a mission from Odin, and the last time we messed with teddy bears and chains, we had dead people and all kinds of problems. So
let's keep going.
We should keep going.
We'll be back to rescue you later.
Yeah. We're not giving up.
No, she says, later. Don't leave me to my terrible fate.
Yeah, that's fine.
You're
fine.
If we survive, we'll be back.
Yep.
On we go.
Your heartstrings are pulling at the poor, beautiful woman
No,
who sits crying softly.
Nope.
Is very unhappy as she shakes her glorious red tresses. You've never seen anybody so beautiful.
We're not looking
in your
back.
Life.
On we go.
You guys are so heartless. You're heartless fiends, is what you are.
I can't hear you.
We're gonna get dates anyway. It's all good.
Yeah.
You were just gonna hurt us, James.
We'll give him. We're gonna be back.
We'll be back. We've got our name. We can
Okay.
Find who comes first.
So you walk a couple more miles, and you see this beggar type dude on the Rainbow Bridge, and he's sitting on the ground there, and he's got a scruffy beard, and he's got an eye patch. He looks really scruffy. He's got a great big staff.
Does he look like the guy on our coin?
iPad. I was like, got an iPad, right on.
Yeah,
We're giving us
right.
Nintendo books to read. We got lots of great
No. He doesn't look like Odin. He doesn't look like anybody.
Right.
He's
I'm
about
going to offer him, come up to him and offer him some of the wheel of cheese, a little jerky, and some of the Stargazer stout.
Oh, that's so very kind of you. I so appreciate that. What have you been doing to get on the Rainbow Bridge?
Nothing. Let's keep going.
We're looking for Karen.
This one.
Maybe he knows.
We were set on a mission by the Allfather. Who are you?
I'm just an old beggar.
All right. Do you know where the cloud giants are?
No, I haven't the slightest idea. Do you know?
Frost giants.
Frost giants.
Oh,
what
sorry.
are you doing here? What do you do here?
I beg.
Why?
Well, because I can't find real work.
What kind of work can you do?
Well, I can putter and do things. I can fix roofs, and I can take care of animals.
Arden, can you know alignment on this guy for us?
If I had that memorized, yes.
Wait, it wasn't me that asked.
I know. It's amazing.
Well, okay, so I can detect good. I can't know alignment, but I can use a scroll and detect good.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I'll enchant and say good times for good people and see if he lights up.
And you fall to the ground unconscious.
I do. No magic resistance?
Really? No magic resistance, no.
Okie dokie. Ow. That's a headache.
All right, so let's
to cast a spell on him, and you fell unconscious. Is that what we just said?
I was trying to detect if he was good.
Okay.
So
He's an agent.
Let's pick up our friend.
Yep, and keep moving.
And keep moving?
Yes.
On we go.
We should take the cheese back.
Complete a quest for Odin.
Okay.
As we're walking along, I give him some smelling salts and try to wake
Awesome.
her
Thanks,
up.
brother.
and that does wake him right up.
All right.
Okay.
And he says he saw a lightning bolt in his brain, and then he fainted.
So it probably was Odin, Thor, somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Loki.
Okay, so
Loki. Yeah.
you're traveling along the Rainbow Bridge, and probably time to maybe eat some food and take a break. You've been traveling for a long time. So that's what we do.
We need to rest.
I'm just suggesting it.
How many hours have we traveled?
7.5.
Well, I think we will sort of like take a halting rest and maybe an hour of refreshment and changing socks, and then we'll get back underway.
Yeah.
Very good.
While we halt, I'm gonna start rememorizing my 4th level spell and my 2nd level spell.
Okay, excellent. And Walt, do we have a commercial?
I think that's a great idea. In fact, I think that Nick should talk about what is the Revolt.
The Revolt, the graphic you're seeing is a novel that I wrote in 2016 that won the novel for best post-apocalyptic science fiction, the Dragon Award at Dragon Con. It's a really cool book. It's basically Night of the Living Dead with robots.
Oh,
And, it's a lot of fun. If you ever played, it's a very gamified novel. Games are real. People play and live in them. If you ever played Starfleet Battles, that's a large portion of that game. It's a lot of book. It's a lot of fun. People had a great time with it, especially if you like AI being murderous towards humanity. So pick up Control Alt Revolt. The audiobook is narrated by Mare Trevathan. It's an excellent book. She nails a character that's supposed to sound like Rutger Hauer right to the floor. So
Oh,
wow.
cool.
really good listen. Thank you.
And Errol, how about your art, buddy?
Oh, well, let's see. I've been doing some paintings for Goodman Games' Dying Earth project based on Jack Vance's works.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm doing sort of a version of the Monster Manual for Dungeon Crawl Classics right now. On that painting.
Neat. So, Errol, if somebody wanted to hire you for work, how do they contact you?
Message me on Facebook is good. I have a Facebook page.
So Errol, you have a message waiting from me. So
is it a recent message or did I face it?
It's an instant message. We're not friends yet, but we will be after this.
Oh, okay,
I don't want to take all the credit for getting Errol on Facebook, but he really was not until we had lunch one day.
Oh, I give Nick full credit for getting me on Facebook because
I was like, you don't know how much Facebook loves you and wants to communicate with you.
So much apprehension about new things, and I don't know how you did it, but yeah, got me right on Facebook.
And fun. Have you enjoyed the experience, Errol?
I have. It was a really good idea to do that. It's a little overwhelming at times, but it's great. It's great. One other thing. I also did something for Wizards of the Coast recently, but I can't say anything about it.
We won't hold that against you, Errol. We won't say how bad that is.
Okay, sorry, I didn't realize. But it's
did you wind up doing an attractive, handsome orc that is eating bread?
No.
Okay. Why did I bring that up? Because orcs and drow are no longer evil in the Wizards universe.
Drow aren't evil?
Nope.
Wow.
Wow is correct.
It's a kinder, gentler dungeon.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right.
Does everybody, real quick, while Errol's here, does everybody have a favorite Errol piece? Mine is
Cthulhu.
Oh yeah.
Cthulhu. Yeah. Cthulhu is good. Walt, what's yours?
I loved all the stuff that you did in like the deities and demigod stuff. So the cover for that was insane.
Like, it is wonderful.
As a young kid seeing that and dude holding up the staff with all the power radiating, that was dope.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. Definitely a favorite.
Yeah.
There it is, right there. Hold that closer to the camera. Yeah.
It's out if he gets
out on my video.
Oh yeah.
This is the one. This is the day they released it, and so yeah, the Cthulhu's. Unfortunately, has a lot of
you've obviously
That's
worked
Jim
that
Ward's
book.
work there. That book.
Yeah,
right?
really.
Oh yeah.
You've obviously worked that book pretty hard there, Andrew.
I don't have a book that's intact.
I see.
And JR has no clue because he's too young and he's a baby.
Yeah.
And my favorite is the Duelist. I love that drawing of the Duelist.
Oh, that's a great image. The Duelist.
The what, Nick?
You did one for the Duelist NPC.
Oh.
In Dragon. He's like a cavalier. He's
you mean a character?
His leg. He has his leg up. He has a glass of wine.
Yeah. No, I
Really cool.
I think that was a picture of one of my characters in some product.
I think they used him as the Duelist for the NPC.
They reused him, maybe.
Yeah, and that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that way they didn't have to pay you anything, Errol.
Yes, and Errol told me over lunch a heartbreaking story about what happened to a lot of his art at TSR.
Oh, just
I don't
wrong.
want to go into that again, but you're right. It happened to several people. All the I guess a lot of the artwork got thrown away, and some of it was recovered, but then
so ridiculous. So ridiculous.
One day it's all going to surface on eBay for millions of dollars.
It may be, yeah.
All right, James, take us back. What are you trying to ruin our lives with now?
Oh, well, I'm not trying to ruin your lives at all. We traveled on the Rainbow Bridge, and we come to a great big smithy with a forge and a 10-foot tall giant working on a bunch of very small, lovely rings, and he just sitting there pounding on them, and he's using these tiny hammers, and he clearly makes exquisite rings. They're just amazing, and there's like 20 of them on a table, and each one has a different gem in it, and they just look amazing.
Are they glowing?
They're not glowing, no.
Religion tell us this might be either Vulcan, Hephaestus, some god.
Yeah, no, it isn't any of those good people. Never seen this dude before, but he's clearly talented, and he lives on the Rainbow Bridge, so that should tell you something.
He's got a good view.
Yeah. So he sees you guys. He welcomes you into his shop. He offers you each a nice big tankard of ale.
Awesome.
And it smells delicious. He naturally takes the first drink, so you know it isn't poisoned.
Werner doesn't drink, so I'll drink up hard.
Okay.
Are these rings for sale?
No. I need them. I need my wife has disappeared, and I need her to be found.
Uh-oh.
And so these are for heroes who come on the Rainbow Bridge, and I'll give them a magical ring, a highly magical ring, and they'll find my wife for me.
I think all these guys are working for the Frost Giants.
I think they
Yes.
freaking are.
They're trying to stop us
They're
Yes,
not
completing our quest for Odin.
exactly.
Where is your wife at? Because maybe we're headed in that
I have
direction.
no idea where it's at. That's part of the problem.
What's your
We'll look for her on the way back.
What's your
Right.
wife's name?
Yeah, what's your wife's name?
My wife's name is Glory.
Glory.
Okay. Well, glory be. We'll see you soon.
And can we get your name, fine sir? And we will return to assist you when we finish the Allfather's task of us.
His
we
name
are under
is
some urgency.
Hephaestus.
his name is Voland the Smith.
Boland. Got it. All right.
You sure you don't want to look for my wife right now?
We absolutely will as soon as we are able, but the Allfather's task is a precedent for us. We have
Okay.
Where
Thank
would you have us look for her?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
How are we supposed to find her?
You're just supposed to work using your powers. Yeah.
I could do that if you're willing to part for a ring and she's in my direction. I'll keep an eye out.
No, that's not what's needed. You have to actually say you're going to look for her, and then you get one of these marvelous rings.
Oh, I say that I'm going to look.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's not going to stop you at all.
Okay. Then you put on one of the rings.
What do they
Oh.
do? You said they're highly magical.
They're highly magical. Yes.
What do they do?
Each does a different thing.
Well, let's run through that
Yeah.
list, buddy.
That's not the way it works. Fate.
You're gonna turn into an ant.
Yeah,
really.
that's right. We've spent so much time as black ants that I think we're gonna have to hold up a just say no sign.
So yeah, fate has to determine what power you get.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad deal.
Yeah.
So we dated Fate. She wasn't very nice. So are you gonna hook us up or not?
You can grab a ring just as long as you agree to look for my wife.
Is there a timeline implied on this?
No, not at all. But you'll be looking for my wife.
Naturally, every other quest we go on.
Yeah.
I was always looking for your wife.
He shakes his head. No, you don't understand.
Well, I'll tell you what. Just out of the goodness of my heart, I'll keep an eye out for her.
Yeah,
And
okay.
If I come back with her, then you owe me a ring.
Okay, great.
Gloria is her name. We'll keep our eye out, Boland.
Yeah, she's about 9 foot tall. She has
of course.
curly red hair.
Curly red hair.
She has
Yeah,
a cream-colored skin. She's an hourglass figure, very, very unique.
You
Would
know,
you accept
right.
an Alice instead of a Glory?
No. No.
So Knight of Barsoom was saying, please, everybody should note that Volan said we just had to look for her. We didn't have to find her.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah, that's what Volan said. But do you think there's not a hitch with these magical rings?
Probably. And 67 Indian just jumped in the chat and subscribed for 3 months. Thank you.
Oh my God! Wow, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hey, that reminds me, I did send out the prize to what was his name again, Walt?
Oh, yeah. Oh God, you're gonna kill me. But yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's in the mail. So whenever that
Hold on.
happens, I noticed the
I
mail.
don't want to give out his real name on.
No, I
air.
understand that. Yeah, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I know the mail's been unusually slow lately. So
So can we take these rings and not wear them and identify them later, quest for this lady later, etc.?
no, of course not. If you take a ring, you put it on, and you'll get
Okay,
this
never
marvelous power.
Yeah, we're gonna get
And-
compelled. Let's
Yeah,
just say no.
No.
Okay.
And we're TikToking too, so we need to pick up the pace.
Okay.
Thanks, Volan. Back soon. Thanks for the beer.
Yeah. And,
Hopefully you don't fall off dead. Yeah.
I know. Well, but I can afford to lose the weight. We're feeling fat.
There we go. There we go. Okay, so we travel a couple miles, and there is the big brass castle.
Brass Castle.
Brass, Brass. It is huge. Big walls, big towers, big gates. Everything is large.
This is
And,
where
Frost giant large.
Yes, big, a little bigger than normal frost giants. And there's 2 frost giant at the portcullis, and looking you guys over suspiciously.
What is our distance?
No, you can be like a mile away.
Before we get there, I'm going to ask all of our fighters to pick their blade, and I'm going to up their game.
Can you do it to a bow?
I can do any weapon that we have.
All right, I've got my bow.
All right.
I'll take fire on my regular longsword.
All right. So
My
Jim,
Kopesh.
I will cast. I have the power, and let them choose their elemental blade and up their game.
I thought
think-
that only did 3 guys.
When I was 8th level, that's true. And now that I'm 3 levels higher than that, I add the next guy.
You're 11th level?
I'm 11th level.
I've been clearly too generous with you guys.
You have been 5th circle. I told you. I've been saying I have 5th circle magic now.
I know.
Giddy up. But I'm
Okay,
also
fine.
the only one who hasn't done it.
Okay, big castle.
Okay.
I'm gonna get fire. So how does this gonna work? What's the?
You'll add 2d6 of fire damage, and it's a natural plus. Actually, at this level, it's a natural +2. So you hit harder and you burn longer.
So it's 2d6 in addition to the base damage.
Correct. And
Yes.
it's
Excellent.
2 on to hit and to damage now.
Nice.
And fire's good against the frost giants, too.
Yeah.
Yep, that'll hurt. Actually, and Lerm, if you have a dagger or a staff, you can make that burn. Or any of the 4 elements. You choose the one you want. I would say fire against these guys.
Sure, fire. I mean, I have this +10 dagger now, right?
That's true.
Oh, you're going to put it on the rainbow dagger?
Ooh, that's an awesome idea. Wow.
Is that what you're doing there?
You may not want to.
I'm getting the feeling I don't want to.
When he says my friend or
brave
he
guy.
asks you as a question, it really is truly Jeopardy.
Stop
Yeah.
it. Stop it.
Okay, I mean, as a magic user, when I'm down to using a dagger anyway, I'm kind of like,
Yeah, you're in trouble.
yeah. So thank you, but the fighters probably can make better use of it.
Okay, very good. So now what are we doing? We're standing a mile away from the castle.
We're gonna walk up to the toward them.
Okay. They hail you with they point their big spears at you. They're big frost spears, and you can feel the intimidating cold coming off of their spears and bodies.
Which we're not affected by because I project an aura of not fear.
That's right. You give us protection from fear as long as we're within battle.
Yeah, I didn't say fear. I just said the cold is intimidating.
Oh, I have to get rid of my amulet of awesome fire protection too. Damn it. Okay. All right.
So let's have our new magic user roll a 6-sided die. Whatever you do, don't roll a 5 or a 6.
Oh.
You buddy.
And our new magic user rolls. You rolled a 6.
I did.
Okay. From out of the sky comes a giant silvery dragon. It's a couple 100 yards long.
Excellent.
It's 50 or 60 yards wide.
So dragons are good.
And it flies.
I've got a dragon bow.
I know, he has a dragon bow. Yes, exactly right.
You have the big piece of chicken.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll start with our good friend Prometheus. What are you doing in response to this giant dragon flying down? He's definitely flying down towards you.
Like with his claws open.
Yeah, he's going to attack somehow. He's probably going to breathe on you first.
So I have a spear of dragon slaying.
Red dragon slaying.
What kind of dragon is this?
Silver.
There's
Ask me first. I know what I'm doing.
I'm going to hope that it still does some kind of dragon damage, and I am going to plant my spear and prepare to receive the attack.
Very good. That takes us to Lerm. Errol, what do you want to do, buddy?
I think I will cast invisibility 10-foot radius.
Okay.
So that we vanish.
All right. But as everybody leaves the radius, they'll all appear.
Yeah, if they go farther than 10 feet away from me.
Okay, very good. Arden?
I'm going to knock my arrows and get ready because, is the thing charging us?
Well, he's 100 yards away and coming fast.
So
Don't attack.
Yeah, I guess I'll dump some arrows.
If you attack, you will break the invisibility.
Oh, then I will wait.
Okay, that takes us to Levi.
Are we thinking that this thing isn't going to see through the invisibility?
That's what I'm hoping.
We're thinking that you guys are going to get attacked by a giant monster.
I'm hoping he won't be able to see us, and that will cause him to not. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Funny, that's a good pun there.
All right, so to not draw an attack, then in the off chance that it does work, I will go invisible, and I will have my bow knocked and ready.
Okay, which takes us to JR.
I will stand resolute and ready to receive.
Okay, very good. So it lands like 50 yards from you and starts looking all around and sniffing, and its tongue kind of flails out like a snake.
You haven't got the old man. That's depressing.
What does Wardner want to do?
I unpack Hammerath.
Which does what?
That's my dragon.
Okay, yeah. And what are you telling him to do?
Nothing yet. I just unpacked him.
So he's bigger than a 10-foot radius invisibility.
Right, which is why I'm not actually activating him. I just unpacked him. I'm going to whisper to Razor, is this truly a silver dragon?
Yeah, he says for sure it's a big silver dragon. He's seen these before, has mounts for titans.
Then since we speak Draconic, we should probably talk to it. I'm going to lean in and ask Lerm, silver are normally good. What do you think?
Looked like it was coming to try and kill us.
Yeah,
almost
really.
Everything tries to kill us, but it's now just wandering around. We have almost no friends. However, on rare occasions, things don't take us out and throw us in the quick dry.
Yeah, really.
Maybe it'll go away if it can't see us.
Maybe.
Yeah, we never get that lucky.
Think positive.
You're a good buddy. We're gonna be friends.
This has
I love
been
thinking positive.
This has been Lerm's self-positive thinking.
As
Well,
the dragon,
Walt's gonna pull these for some more sound bites. Think positive.
as the dragon blows its frost cone of cold all over us. Yeah.
I think silver dragons just spray money.
Yeah.
I think you guys are in big trouble in seconds.
Well, we've made our choices.
So dragons are avian creatures, correct?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
awesome.
About time, huh?
Right?
Yeah. And they're dragons. I got a damn dragon bow.
Let's beat somebody up.
And in the chat, before we start killing this dragon, because we're going to kill it, but they demand merch for the Doomseekers.
Yeah, the other thing they're demanding is more sound bites. Or the one that they really want the most is balls.
Balls!
It's from
So-
a Gamma World campaign.
So, Errol, we did a bunch of sound bites with Nick's wife and Nick, and for was it $7, Jr.?
I don't know.
No, it's not
You
that
can-
much. It's for fractions of a dollar. You can play
Okay.
a soundbite on the.
$7, I think, got me 500 points when I did it that time.
I see. It's just
What
there's
is
some that are
$7
they're
get you in Tijuana?
what, Nick?
What was that, Nick?
I said to JR, what did $7 get you in Tijuana?
We don't talk about Space Tijuana anymore, remember?
Exactly. So basically, Nicole did some really sexy sayings, and Nick sounded like Prometheus and did some fun things, like that's how you play D&D. And so what happens is the guys that are listening to the game here, every once in a while they'll activate one of those so that they can all hear a fun thing, a fun soundbite. Which takes us to the dragon saying, I don't know where you are, little mortals, but I'm going to find you, little mortals. You ticked off the Titans, and now you must pay.
Paying is bad.
We saved Prometheus. What does he mean? Ticked him off.
He works
Yep.
for the other side.
Oh, the
Yeah,
other
he
one.
works for the other side, exactly. So the dragon's going back and forth, back and forth. He's kind of edging closer and closer, and then suddenly this great big ballista bolt goes into his skull and kills him dead.
That was my plan.
Balls! that was my plan.
Yeah, right.
Actually, I
So-
think that was all Lerm. Lerm's brilliant, man. Jeez.
So, Wordna, did you want to collect any bits and pieces of Silver Dragon?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast like a frightened turtle and bag him.
The whole thing?
Reduce. I can get him to 1/100th of his size.
That's still like 10 feet.
I can stuff that into the bag of holding, my backpack of holding.
Okay, you can.
I have
Alright.
a 20-foot.
So that's not the same as a Verpal sword, right?
No, he's not.
Just so we're making sure.
Well, we'll find out.
Hey,
Dragon-
some guy named Michael Rothman just dumped a whole bunch of tier 1 subs in the in the chat. Huzzah!
And why-
Oh, Michael Rothman.
Well
And-
done.
And why would Michael Rothman do that?
I don't know. He's insane.
Yeah.
I see. Well, thank you very much.
We're having a D&D party. Did
Yeah,
the
really.
ballista come from the castle?
Yes, that's where it came from, obviously,
Okay.
because it
Well,
was
it's-
covered. It was covered in frost and very cold and huge. It was just gigantic.
So now that we're invisible, can we move as a group into the castle?
Yep.
You can try.
I mean,
I'm gonna cast scrubbing bubbles and add a wall of force or globe. Choose the globe feature of wall of force and put it around us.
Okay.
good spells.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so you're just gonna walk through the portcullis?
Yeah,
Is it-
I'd like to know how Andrew got to 11th level when the rest of us are 7th and 8th.
I'm sick.
So you can easily calculate that because our spreadsheet is shared.
Because he hasn't lost a level like the rest of us.
Yeah. Plus, he doesn't have two character
Oh,
levels.
multi-class, Yeah.
Okay.
You're the
Yeah.
equivalent of 15th level in capacity versus my 11th.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right, I thought that was a little shocking.
Oh, I love Andrew so much that I just said he could go up and up in levels.
That's true too. All those
Yeah.
bonuses, right?
Yeah, exactly. All those 5-point bonuses that have just taken to heart. Okay, hey, so here we are walking through the portcullis. This place is huge. My goodness, it must be 50 yards tall and wide, this gate. And the giants are quite big. They're at least 19, 20 feet tall. And they give off a wave of cold. This place is freezing. So now the question is, I'm pretty sure that most of you are going to take damage because you aren't prepared to walk in a cold area.
My sword
Anubis
is
provides.
It was provided. Yeah, great.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Odin would have provided, because why would he send us on a mission that would fail if we weren't properly equipped? So I'm pretty sure Odin would have handled that.
I'm pretty sure Odin didn't care for stupid mortals. He gave them rainbow daggers, which should have been enough for anybody.
I have a flaming sword.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a
Are you pulling it out and keeping it flaming?
Well, Andrew made it on fire.
No, not till you use it.
Oh, not until I use it? Okay.
Because
Right,
magic's
combat based. Can you do
Okay.
resist? Can you do resist cold, Arden?
Let me hold on. Looking. Da-da-da. See what I have.
Another spell you didn't carry.
No, I did new character, so I didn't write it down. No, I cannot.
You can't do it.
Nope, I don't have it.
Okay, so we're walking into the cold, and it's cold.
I
Anubis will
could
provide.
I could produce flames, so if we have like torches or something we can light on fire, we can keep ourselves warm.
Well, we may not need to, especially as our clock is ticking. I'm going to unpack Glimmer and see if I can scry. I'll focus on the name that we were given, Cassandra, and see if I can see her, the mental projection of where she is, and get a look at the confines.
Chained in the dungeon.
Okay. And the total distance of dimension door, 21, 24. Does everybody know their weight?
175.
175. Give me the total numbers.
185 for Arden.
Okay.
With armor and everything?
I just need your weight to see if I can move us.
165 pounds.
250.
2, 3, 4. Okay.
You're a beefy guy.
200.
We're still within my capacity right now. Lerm, what do you weigh?
200.
Holy crap.
He's wide. He's
All right.
wide.
Well,
big
yeah,
bone.
I'm
Big
buying
bone.
that.
That.
So,
He's a large magic user, that's all.
so I can push everybody but one. So I don't know what we want to do.
Well, Levi the monk can stay invisible.
Again.
And he can.
Yeah, no, that's not what he's saying.
Right. So my challenge is I can take us to the person, but I can't take all of us. So leaving behind is bad. Very bad in Frost Central.
Yes, but the monk can stay invisible.
Right, but okay. Okie dokie. Yeah.
I will stand and defend the rear. Oh, that sounded bad. But you knew what I meant.
Well, wait. What if you reduce one of us?
Well, actually,
Oh, that's true. I could buy.
What the hell? Okay.
You know what,
actually,
James? I think Prometheus needs some like experience points or
Yeah.
something for that.
Actually,
Like a
no,
good
don't-
19, James, or a 57, or a 2 experience points.
Actually, don't you need to leave at least one other person behind anyway? Because aren't you gonna just take her out with you? I mean, if you have to leave one person behind, that means you have to come back.
Well, no,
Right.
I wasn't going to come back this way. I was going to
Okay.
go the hard way, and the hard way
Okay.
I can take a lot more poundage. So
Okay.
Dimension Door is a 4th circle spell versus Teleport, which is 5th. So Dimension Door has more limitation and a shorter distance. So within the dungeon is probably in proximity, whereas Teleport we can go pretty much back to wherever we need to. And it's time sensitive based on our clock here.
So in the chat, real quick, Knight of Barsoom says to you, Errol, that your work reminds him of the writing of Fred Saberhagen.
Ooh, interesting.
I read some Saberhagen, but it's been a long time.
That's a very nice compliment, actually. Doggone it.
right. So who's getting shrunk?
Right. So I've got one more reduce. So who's the Lance in full armor? What the hell do you weigh? You weigh a ton. I think it's
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, can you guys
Well-
cope?
Yep.
All right, so someone's either carrying him or I'm bottling him, and he's going to have a lot less oxygen. So is somebody carrying him?
Yeah, I'll carry him.
All right. Jim, I'm going to come over to Lance and say this will only hurt for a moment, like a frightened turtle, and put him down to an inch. It's corresponding weight as well, so he probably can't be weighing more than now 110. So he probably weighs 2 or 3 pounds.
Okay.
Maximum.
And what does he sound like at that height, JR?
Why are you doing this to me? What did I ever do to you?
Hey man, the wheel of cheese is your food forever now. Everything's good.
I tossed the Cavalier to the cleric. There you go, chat. I finally tossed it.
It only took us 19 episodes.
Yeah, really.
So do we want to like hot potato Lance? Like back and forth between people?
That's just wrong.
I'll pay for this.
And we got to play Sweet Georgia Brown while we do it.
All right, Jim, I'm going to have everyone grab hands.
Uh-huh.
And say energize and dimension door us to the room. And all I'm going to tell everyone is come out fighting, because whatever's in this room is going to try and kick our ass.
I know. So here's what happens. Let's start with Prometheus. Prometheus, please make 3 magic saving throws.
Ouch.
Damn.
Sometimes I got to speed us along and it goes badly.
Sometimes.
We were naked and afraid last Friday.
2 fails and a success.
Okay. That takes us to Errol. Please make 3 magic saving throws.
3 saving throws versus spells
Magic.
there?
Yes.
Okay. Made 2, failed 1.
Arden.
Got it. All 3 I passed.
Oh, very good. Okay. Lance?
So, quick question. Does the bonus to dice roll that we got from the blessing from Wordna apply to these rolls?
No.
Okay.
This is against spells?
Made 1, made 2, made the 3rd. 2 13s. Nice.
You're an inch tall right now, right?
Yes.
It's
Okay.
a problem.
So I should talk like this.
No,
Right.
nobody cares that you made all yours. Levi?
So is it making it against spell or?
Yes.
Is it death? Is it magic or is it spell?
It spells.
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't get your normal resistance because of how it was thrown.
Oh. Interesting.
1 pass. 2 passes and just barely pass. So 3 passes actually.
Okay, that's wonderful. So all of you who didn't pass, you're
What about the
held.
wizard?
Yeah, you're held and won't be doing anything.
What about the wizard? Do I get to?
I'm sorry. I thought.
Well, hold on,
I
Jim.
asked. Yeah.
I have a problem with that.
Okay.
The last time you held me, you used hold monster because of the nature of who I am.
Yes.
So unless they're casting hold monster, I'm not held.
Why aren't you still a monster?
Because you are you casting hold monster?
You don't know.
If you're casting hold person, I'm not held. Because you've established
Which
the
are
court-
you, a monster or a person?
Well, the court would show that you established that I'm a monster.
Very
So
good.
if
Okay.
So you can never use hold person on me. You can only use hold monster.
I believe persons can use hold persons on you.
No, you use
Yes.
hold monster. The nature of the caster has nothing to do with it. What you established, the evidence that the court established, was that I could only be held by hold monster.
This kind of stuff really
so-
pisses DMs off. That's all.
I
I'm
know,
saying.
isn't that something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've
that's
actually-
where I was going.
You've actually got that wrong, Nick.
I think you have
if
it
it-
backwards.
If it's humans,
Yes.
then then he has to do a hold person on you. If it's monsters, then they have to do a hold monster on you, and that is exactly what was
Revelation.
thrown at you.
What's
so-
hold monster?
Hold monster, yes.
So then it wouldn't work on everybody else.
Everybody's a monster against the frost giants. We have 7 frost giant shaman in here. and,
Oh, wait,
and they're using
Nathan,
these
Rule
weird
61
staffs,
on page
and they're
63 of the DM's
casting
guide
hold
says that you're
monsters.
wrong.
Holy
So
crap.
this is a bit of a metaphysical argument here.
Not as far as I'm concerned.
Right. It's a debate on the subject of personhood.
Yeah, except it isn't a debate. Why isn't it a debate? Because the DM is always right.
Well, because players aren't monsters.
Yeah, players are monsters.
So is this proof that he's merging with Karen?
Let's not get sidetracked, JR, my friend. So Prometheus, here's what happens. You walk into a place filled with monsters.
Okay.
And they're using magical spells.
Right.
Just like clerics use, just like humans cleric use.
Right.
And they have the hold person and they have the hold monster spell available to them.
Right.
And they've elected that when they see you guys come tromping in and you're all mortals and you all appear human, they say to themselves, okay, hold monster it is.
I think we should have surprised them.
Yeah, wouldn't that be
Well,
nice?
hold
Yeah.
on. Let me just argue that point though.
Sure.
The DM's guide and the player's handbook clearly establish that elves, humans, dwarves, player character races are not monsters. They're races.
No, they don't, buddy. Isn't the dwarf in the monster manual?
Yes, the dwarf
isn't the elf in the monster manual?
Yes, but the half elf.
What's that tell you, my friend?
No, but the half elf is in the monster manual.
Okay, so let's say the human half, I'm assuming it was a human and elf that made it and not something weird and perverted. Let's say that human half is affected by the hold monster spell.
Right. I would just say this. I would think that a hold monster spell would be used for monsters, not player characters.
Okay, and that's fine, except a monster considers humans monsters.
No one cares what the monster considers.
Yeah, okay. I care because I'm running them.
Monster lives. What you're saying is monster lives matter. Okay.
First of all, I'd never say that in my entire life. But okay, let's continue on, shall we? Unless you discuss it.
With this utter violation of philosophy, let us continue.
Yeah, okay, great. So those three who didn't get held are seeing a large jail cell packed with...
I still have a chance to not be held? I still haven't done anything. You still haven't.
I apologize, my good friend. Please roll 3 times.
I'll start with MR.
No MRs on this one.
You said it was a spell.
Yeah, but you don't know why.
I don't know why it's a spell. I don't care why it's a spell. I'm just magic resistant.
Oh, you guys are just argumentative today. In this special case, you don't get magic resistance.
Roger
you just
that.
get your normal spells.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. 3 of them.
I'm here to save. Cloak of Protection gives me a +2. Wisdom gives me a +2, and my ring gives me a oh no, I gave that ring to learn.
It didn't help me, but thank you.
Okay, got it. So versus spell 8, 6, 4. I need a 4.
Okay.
12, 20, and a 17.
Nice.
Well, that's great. Okay, so now it's you guys' turn to attack, and we'll start with
what are we attacking?
So I can map it.
Okay, please? you see a great big room, a very large room. It would appear to be a jail cell, even though it's unusually large. And that lovely girl is chained to the wall, and she's screaming in horror at your arrival. And all of these shaman frost giants are just very evil, nasty-looking individuals with different skulls on their belts and weird. They can't be called wands. They're more like staves. They're very large. I mean, they're all pointed at you guys. And then there's one door out of the place.
One door, south, north, east, or west?
That's a very good question. In the middle of the west wall.
In the middle of the west wall. Okay, and am I making it a 60 by 60 space? Give me some.
Yeah, you're not really. You can't really pace it out.
Okay.
So you might want to make it very large.
Big cavern. Got it. And what wall is she chained on?
She's on the opposite wall. She's on the east wall.
East wall. And you said there's 7 of these guys in here?
Yes, there is. And they're all nicely spread out.
They're spread out. Okay, so can you tell us? So now I've made a basic space.
I can't see it. Oh, there we go. That's a basic space. Just, all that looks good. And just spread 3 on the top and 4 on the bottom.
Roger that. Thank you.
That's all right. I'm here to serve.
I am happy to hear that. Okay, Doom Seekers.
We're starting with you, Word now.
Roger that.
Yes.
I
Thank you.
am. Blitzer.
Poor Lance. Lance, you're out of this fight unless something marvelous happens.
Oh no, we got you covered, Lancey.
Okay, we'll see.
My blade will still bite, even in smaller form.
Yeah.
No, but I believe I can, because it's reduced, I can change your height during the duration of the spell. Let me just verify the length of it.
Oh, he's looking up rules again. I hate when that happens.
No. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Enlarge. How long does it last? Yeah, so I can restore you 5 rounds per level. So, I'll say turtle power and pop him back up.
Okay, and that's what you're doing on your turn.
Sure enough.
Okay, and then Prometheus, you're held.
Yes, sir.
Okay, my good friend.
Arden, check chat.
Always feel free to debate me, buddy. I like it.
But it was my pleasure. Thank you for letting me put you in the court.
That takes us to Lerm. Held. Very good. Thank you.
Area of effect. Well,
we're done. Takes us to Levi.
Yeah.
All right. What? So I've got my dragon bow out with my nice flaming arrow. Wonderfulness.
Yes, and the flame gets put out for some reason.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Whoa. That is not nice.
Okay, so. All right, yeah.
That's
I'm
how
gonna
you
stick
play
just this
D&D,
round to the dragon
don't
bow.
you
so,
know?
What AC am I rolling against?
0, sir.
All right. What do I need? Hold on a second. Okay. And my 2 shots. 18. That's a hit. And 18. That's a hit again.
Damage.
And that gives me.
If arrows against larger, a D8.
Yep. So, a 5 and an 8.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Quit being difficult. Okay. So, Word did his thing. Levi did his thing. Arden.
Dispel magic.
On what?
It's area effect. So
Chrome and Lerm, right?
Chrome and Lerm.
That's irritating. Okay, let them make. No, let you make saving throws for each one, starting with Chrome. You make your saving throw; they're free.
Chrome magic. It's against magic, right?
Yes.
Yep. And Lerm, yes.
Okay, they're both free next round.
Thank you.
10 will work. Yeah, I know he's a good guy, isn't he? And Lance, you're bigger now, but you can't do anything because you're bigger now.
Huh?
I think that's everybody, right? No,
Arden,
Arden,
because I'm back to normal size, I can't do anything.
You in this melee round, in this 5-second turn, you grew larger.
Okay.
So, and Arden, did you do something?
Yeah, I dispelled magic.
You did the dispel. Okay, very good.
I was
All right.
I was annoying. I was doing my job.
So
Lance,
now,
how many attacks around do you get?
I get 2 and 3. No, 3 and 3 now.
So if he's 3 and 3, wouldn't it? And this is a single segment spell. Wouldn't he be able to have a shot at taking one of those attacks?
if he was close to one, but he's like 30 feet from the nearest one.
Okay. That's less than half your movement, though, Lance. So you might be able to hit something.
Okay, so Errol, my good friend, you're going to roll a 20-sided initiative die. I rolled a very respectable 19. You guys are in trouble.
Oh, so I'm rolling for our whole party?
Yes, you are, sir.
And you rolled a 19?
Yes, I did, sir.
Roll a 20, Errol.
Right on.
Okay, so I wish I had like a camera or something because I rolled a 20.
Yeah! All right. Well done, sir.
Die. I'm not going to touch that die.
No, Errol.
No.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
Well done, Errol. I trust you with my life, buddy. You would never cheat.
I don't, so but I'm so proud. I just wanted to show you guys.
You should be proud. Okay, that takes us to Lance doing whatever he wants to do.
The closest shaman, he's dead. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to kill him.
Okay.
Nothing with a wolf.
Yeah. 0 armor class.
All right. So hit 1, 14, made it, hit 2, 18, made it. Hit 3, 19, made it.
Wow, that's nice. Damage.
All right. I'm assuming large. Yes.
Oh, yes, huge.
All right. So I got an 18, a 17, and a 16.
25, 41. Okay.
And then I get to roll. Do I roll for each attack for the 2d6 plus for fire?
I'm afraid you get to. No, wait, the fire got put out.
His fire got put out, but did mine? Because mine
Your
didn't exist until I used it as a weapon.
Yeah, your fire got put out too. You don't know why.
Okay.
And you've taken 10 points of cold damage, so you're down 30 points.
Acceptable.
Takes us to Levi.
I'm gonna go with my bow yet again.
That's a great idea. I support that plan.
And 12. Oh, hold on. Do I hit? Give me a second here.
Just go with yes.
Are there any pluses? Actually, no. I've got a +3 in this stupid thing. Yes, I did it.
Plus your plus of dexterity.
And 12. So yes. So hit twice.
Damage, please.
6 plus 8, 14.
Well done. You take 5 points of cold damage.
Yeah.
Takes us to Lerm.
Could I see? Is there some way for me to see where the frost giants are?
Yeah, you see every single one of
excellent.
them. They all kind of glow.
Where are we?
That's Lance. The party is back here. Lance is corpse to corpse up here.
Lance. Oh, Lance is over there. Okay, I'm gonna cast a fireball on those 4 guys.
You can get 2 of them in your fireball.
Looks like they're closer together than that.
That'd be nice, but you can get 2 of them in your fireball.
Okay.
So, roll damage.
Would that fireball mitigate some of the cold in the room, James?
No, it didn't. Good question, though.
You get 5 experience points.
You don't get to do that until next week, JR.
28 points.
Nice.
28. So, okay, so one takes 14, and the other, no, it's more than 14. Doggone it. How many dice?
Aren't they extra susceptible to fire?
Yeah, they are. How many dice you throwing?
It's just 6 for 6 level.
Very good.
Are they casting this round, James?
1, 2, just a second. 3, 4, 5. 5 of them. On their turn, they will be using their wands, yes.
If they still have their hands.
If they still have their hands. That was Lerm. Weird, now you get to do your thing?
Fireball. Targeting the same group.
Oh, the same group? That could be
I'm
bad.
gonna try and do it center point so that it hits more than 2.
It's good to have dreams.
It is good to have dreams. 10, 20, 30, 37, 47, 52, 54.
Oh my God. 54.
I can smell the giant flesh roasting.
Yeah, there's going to be a hot town in the old town.
How many dice you rolling?
11.
26. So 36. And it's those 2. 36.
Surrender is an option for the giants. If they want.
not to them. Arden's turn.
The ones that they just hit with a fireball, I'm going to put an arrow into a couple of arrows into them. So I also get the 2d6 from your spell, right? Werna, from enchanting weapons.
I'm hoping. So far, that's failed everybody.
That seemed to be put out.
Okay, so first one. What's their armor class?
0.
Oh yeah, that's an easy hit. And first one does 18 points.
Jeez.
And then the second shot is also a hit. It's 2d6 plus 1 Werner, for the damage on those? For the fire?
It would normally be 2d6 plus 2, but
but the fire's
fire
out, right?
Working.
The
I don't
fire's out.
know how that affects things.
And then
I don't know if he still gets the magical damage bonus.
All right, the next one is 16 points.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
And that's all done to the same guy.
Yeah, takes us. I thought you said the 2 that were hit by the
Right,
fireball.
so yeah, if the first arrow doesn't drop him, I just catch him with the second.
Okay, Prometheus, what would you like to do?
Could you tell me the situation one more time?
Yes, sir. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 badly wounded giants, 2 completely unwounded giants. They're still surrounding you. They will be casting their staff spells on their round. We're meleeing a couple of them. You're all taking 5 hit points of cold damage this round. And now it's your turn.
And there's 5 badly wounded and there's 2 undamaged, and they have staves or wands.
They have, well, see, they're giants. So they're wands for giants, staves for weirdo.
And they have giant hands.
Yes.
So I have a 20 dexterity.
Yes, you do.
And I'm a very accomplished bowman, and I have a +4 bow.
Okay, there's no hit location in AD&D.
I know that, but I was wondering if I could trade you all my attacks for one honest roll to put an arrow through one of the giant's hands to prevent them from using their staff.
Yeah, there's no hit location in AD&D.
Okay, I will shoot the first giant, and then I will shoot the second giant.
Okay, the badly wounded ones?
Yeah, I'll shoot the badly wounded
Okay,
one.
very good. Shoot away. Armor class 0.
Armor class 0 with the bow. I have a thicko of 11. So.
Isn't that nice?
Miss. Miss.
What was your miss? Tell me your miss number.
10.
Your plus is 4 with your dexterity.
Yeah.
Right, but my thing, like my thing computes it in there, and it still has the THAC0 at 11 with +3. Is that right?
No, that's wrong.
Okay.
You're a 7th level fighter, correct?
Right.
Yeah, you're calculating that backwards. So, what's his range, Jim? Is he within short range for the bow?
Oh yeah, he's within short range for
yeah,
sure.
so you're torquing your strength bonus to that as well at short range. So tack that your dexterity number. You need a 7.
Okay, then I have 3 hits.
Yeah, I'm auditing your character no matter what you say this weekend, even with a temperature. We're fixing this now.
I was busy.
So he just needs a better app developer to fix that thing he's using. That's what
No,
it
I don't
is.
like this app developer. I'll fix it.
I have a total of 23 damage.
Are you shooting at just one guy?
No, if I shot him down, I was moving to the next guy.
Okay, you can't shoot him down. That doesn't the way it works. It's all simultaneous.
Okay, I'll put 2 arrows on the first one and 1
Very
arrow.
satisfying feeling though, mowing someone down and switching to the next.
Yeah. How you do it with a machine gun?
Spray and pray.
Okay, that's very good. All right, so
We should have borrowed the ballista from outside.
Actually, we watched Terminator 2 last
that would have
night.
been
Just watching that minigun go crazy is bananas.
okay. Now, all right, let's start with Lance. Roll 1 magic saving throw.
Do we kill any with that?
Yeah, do any drop dead?
2 of them drop dead.
Got it.
I hope you're happy.
I am.
Yes.
Poor little defenseless giants.
Lance,
I made it. I got a 17.
Levi,
I made it.
Lurim.
Saving throw?
Yes, against magic.
All saving throws are magic.
Yes.
No. You if you leap across a very large pit, you need a magic throw. You need a saving throw. It's got nothing to do with magic.
So then explain the phrase magically delicious. I think he's right. All saving throws are magically delicious.
Yeah, great. Okay. Lurim, did you do something?
I made a saving throw.
Okay, you made it.
I did.
Okay, very good. We're now. You get a magic resistance one on this one.
Yeah, that's because you're feeling sorry for yourself. All right. 36. I make it.
Okay. Takes us to Arden.
I make it.
Takes us to Crom.
Missed.
By the
Okay.
way, they're asking in the chat that we need to fabricate an all saving throws are magic gem T-shirt right now.
I will not wear such a T-shirt.
But we will.
Okay, Crom is held. Everybody takes another 5 points of cold damage. Lance
How
is
much
at
have
a.
we taken so far? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm going to give you that right now. Lance is at a minus 35.
Whoa.
Levi is at a minus 10.
Anubis will provide.
Lerm is at
All
a
right.
minus 10.
Love that.
Wordna is. No, that can't be right.
Yeah, I was at -5 so far. That's all you've told me.
Okay, minus 10.
All right, so we're moving around 2. Okay, minus.
Arden is a minus 10. And Crom is a minus. Well, Crom is a. That's minus 32.
Did you
Okay.
factor his potion of healing into that number?
He healed before I did. Yeah, I got that
Okay.
in there.
All right.
All right.
good.
So
Thank
let's take us to our good friend Lerm again. You're going to roll another initiative. I rolled a very amazing.
We need a miracle.
I rolled a 15. What did you roll?
13.
Okay, so I go first. Thank you very much. Lance, a magic saving throw.
All saving throws are magical, James.
No, they aren't.
I made,
This is not going well.
I made it.
Okay.
Good
It
job.
says Levi.
He's a monk.
Yes, I made
You
it.
have to make a saving throw.
Actually,
Learn.
yeah. Do I need to? Can I dodge it?
What? Why would you dodge it?
Because as a monk, he gets everything on
Yes.
page. And never mind, I'm not saying the page.
Yeah,
He gets the ability to translate any spell that's either an area of effect or specifically targeting him, as if it's a dodge, starting at 6th level.
Okay, so he could dodge it or he could resist it. Is that what I'm hearing?
Correct.
All right, so I dodged it and resisted it. So
Okay, very good. Arden,
Oh my god. Magic saving throw, yes.
yes.
I make it.
Okay, very good. You guys are terrible, just terrible. Okay, that takes us to Lance doing his thing.
All right, and there will be no babies involved in this thing, I swear. I am about to quote Walt, mollywomp this thing.
Wait, aren't his wolfoid men attacking?
He has never told me he's used them.
Wolfold Moyen.
And hang on just a second. Okay, you're not going to use them in this battle. Why aren't you going to use them in this battle? Because someone who was held suggested you use them in this battle.
No. I'm just saying, how come they're not attacking? That's all I asked.
Yeah, right. No, you're held. Naughty, shame on you. And they're just actually they aren't even there. They're outside.
Okay, so I made all 3 of mine for
Okay.
an armor class 0. And so for damage, 16 plus 14 that's 20, 30 plus 15, 45.
Well done, sir.
Dear Lord.
That's your wounded one too, so good job.
Yep.
Takes us to
So-
Levi.
all right, so I've got a question. Will my fire creating bracer actually work on the or is it magically nullified?
We
as
don't
well?
know till you try.
No, that was my spell. Your thing is
Okay.
separate.
All right, so I'm going hand to hand with these guys.
Nice.
It
Okay.
was kung fu fighting.
Exactly. So, all right, let's roll, and I got a 20.
20
A
is
natural
wonderful.
20, James.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. I actually got 2 20s in a row. How about that? Okay.
What's your THACO?
It doesn't matter. I got 20.
No, but it. If it's
Oh,
5
that's
above
true.
what you need,
That's
Ding,
true.
ding, ding.
Yeah. My THACO is what AC are these things? 0.
Zero.
15.
So
Cool.
yeah, so he has to save or drop.
Oh, the monk.
Monk stun.
Yeah,
Right in
stun.
the balls. We can't hit him in the head, but he can punch him in the balls.
Yep. So
Right on, Levi.
all right.
Master.
So anyway, I'm going to go ahead. Two attacks. First one is an 8. The other one is a 6. Now I'm going to roll for my fire damage, and that's only a 2 or a 1. So 8, 6 plus 17 total.
Nice.
Very good. All right.
And stunned, hopefully.
That takes us to Lerm.
So we have a held person?
It's all simultaneous, buddy. So nothing's held so far.
Wait a second. They attacked before us. So my friend
Yes.
is now held.
Crom is held, yes.
Right. I know that because they attacked before us.
Yes. He's the only one that's held so far.
Okay, I'm going to try and dispel it.
Nice.
Okay, it works automatically. He's dispelled.
Thank you.
Oh,
He
good.
fights next round. Takes us to Werda.
I toss Scorch to Lerm.
What is that?
Wand of Fireballs.
Whoa.
Damn, Skippy.
He's
Yeah.
roll me a 6-sided die. If you roll a 1, you're very unhappy, Lerm.
5.
All right, you caught the wand.
Good.
Arden.
Dump 2 arrows into another one.
Okay.
First one is a hit. That sucks.
Back in a minute.
7 points on the first shot, and then the next one's a hit. That one's better. 13 points on that shot.
Total of 20 points then?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. And Prometheus fights the next round. Okay, so Levi, you've taken a minus 15 points in cold damage, so you're at a minus 30 right now.
Damn.
And Wordna, you took another minus 5, so you're at a minus 15 right now. Our good friend Prometheus is at a minus 38 right now. Arden is at a minus 15. Lerm is at a minus 15. And my good friend Lance is at a minus 40.
So while Errol is out of the room, JR, did you have something to pimp?
Yeah.
I did. Do you have the image for it that I sent you?
Are you gonna talk about it so I can put up the image?
Absolutely. So the Indie Author Alliance, which is sci-fi and fantasy authors that are not TradPub, have put together a anthology called The Expanding Universe 6, hosted by our good friend Craig Martell, and it's on sale right now for 99 cents for 20 authors telling 20 amazing stories, and you'd be ashamed not to get it before it gets pulled down.
What's it called, Lance?
The Expanding Universe 6.
Oh, that's awesome.
And my story in there is called The Kiev Incident, about a certain Russian captain encountering aliens for the first time.
That is so cool. Thank you.
Well done, buddy. Well done. Okay, so here we all are.
We need a big win on initiative.
No, it's their turn. You guys won initiative, didn't you?
No, we
Oh,
lost.
no.
Oh, you lost it. Okay.
Of course we won.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Answer.
When
I
they
can
ask
get-
you if you won
Yeah, I know.
initiative, the answer is yes.
I can get Errol to roll. Errol, I want you to roll yours right now.
Lance,
I rolled-
did you go yet? Did you get to fight this round, Lance?
I did. I
Yeah, you
did
did.
an amazing 45 points of damage.
I rolled
All
a 14.
So hang on, Jim. Did
won.
any of them? So 3 of them were wounded this round. Did any of them die? Levi stunned one. Lance added 45 to his 32.
Thank you.
That one had also taken
There's
17.
There's 3 down and there's 4 up.
3 down.
Two
Got it.
of them are badly wounded. 2 of them aren't wounded at all.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
And that I rolled a 14 for initiative there.
Yep. Couldn't
Errol?
beat it.
You couldn't beat it. Okay. So now we'll begin with 4 strikes.
Wow.
That takes us to Lance. Magic saving throw.
All saving throws are magical, James.
Oh God.
no.
I made it.
And
I got 17.
Never get Nicole to say that, by the way, Nick.
Are you kidding? I'm going into the studio this week.
All right, you're at a minus 45 there, Lance. Takes us to Levi.
I dodged with a 12.
Woohoo!
Oh, I hate when you can dodge things. So that's okay. So that's 5. You're at a minus 35. Takes us to Lerm. Oh, I got to roll for Lerm. No, you got to resist a hold spell.
Make a saving throw, did you say?
Yes, magic saving throw. I'm sorry. I should have been more clear.
Oh.
Anything that hits the floor is automatically a 20.
Right, that's a redo.
Is
Did I
dispel
automatically? Sorry, I hit the
Dispel
floor.
We
magic-
call that a will
Didn't
never
make
know.
it. Did not make it.
Is
Okay.
dispel magic instantaneous? Is there an area of effect, and how long does it last?
I'm sorry. What was that question, Nick?
Dispel magic, does it have a duration?
I'm letting it happen instantly.
Right, yeah,
But-
it has no
But
direction.
it wouldn't you got dispelled before and that worked fine, but then it's gone. It doesn't linger.
Yeah, it's an on-off switch. It
Wordna,
works.
you got magic resistance and then
A save if
spell.
I choke. Got it.
Yeah.
46, I failed my MR. My
Ooh.
saving throws a 4 and a 19, so I save.
Okay, you're at a minus 20.
Got it.
Arden?
Saving throw. Just one, right?
Yes.
Made it.
Okay, you're at a minus 20. No saving throw for Crom, but he is at a minus 43.
Oh.
Where is that boy's hit points?
That boy's hit points are 51.
52. Okay, so you got 9 left, buddy. That takes us to you guys' turn. Let's start with the very potent lance.
So first, I am going to order the kids to go start hacking away on the chain of the imprisoned friend of Odin, and then I will resume combat with the one in front of me. Is it still living?
You mean the 5 wolf humanoids that are outside?
Oh, I had to try.
Yeah, of course.
So is the one in front of me still alive?
Yes.
All right, then I will be swinging for the trees and de-arming said creatures with my chopesh.
Okay.
All right.
Mow them down, brother.
I got a hit on 1, a hit on 2, and a hit on a hit on the 3.
You got 3 hits at armor class 0?
So I have to get a 13 for armor class 0, and with my +2 to hit from the spell by the great Wordna himself, yes sir, I hit him.
I have to make my monsters tougher. I can see that right now.
No, I think
Remember,
they're
though, with
just
his
fine.
weapon of choice, he attacks as 5 levels higher, James. So his
Yeah.
backbone is a 9.
Do damage, buddy.
All right.
I've been playing a long time too.
15,
Sorry.
30, 48.
Okay.
It's got to be a.
Did I disarm the creature in
I
question?
think you de-armed it, not
it's-
disarmed it. I think you took his arms
It's
off.
simultaneously, and I can't tell you. Takes us to, oh, yeah. You're also a minus 50 because of the cold. Takes us to Levi.
So I'm going to take 2 healing potions because I'm skating very, very close to.
Give me the total.
Remind me, is it 1d8 on our healing here?
1d8 plus 1, my friend.
All right. So I'm taking 2, so 5 and an 8 plus, so 13, 14, 15.
15, thank you very
Yeah.
much. That's 20. Okay, and you're cold. Yeah, well, it didn't help you that much, buddy. You're still at a minus 30 from the cold.
I thought I was down 35.
Yeah, you were. Okay.
Yeah.
And so that you healed yourself, and then I had to hit you with 10 of cold.
Okay.
Takes it. Okay, Lurim is held. He's at a minus 20 from the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Wordna.
She's same fencer. I'll cover the 2 that have been unhit in the corner.
Okay, hit him. I really hate this spell, Errol. It covers them in splintered glass.
What spell?
Wordna's wondrous window pane.
Yeah.
So I craft my own spells and submit them to James for approval after I spend the money on the research. That's our largest source of money. That's why you get taxed as an adventurer who joins us, so that I can create spells. I've got 7 approved and 15 to submit.
That's frightening beyond belief.
26 total.
Okay, very good.
Lord.
26.
I create a lot of spells.
And then you're at a minus 25 on cold.
Correct.
Takes us to
kill either of the 2 giants.
It's simultaneous, buddy. I can't tell
Right,
you.
but we lost again, so this is the end of the round.
Yes.
You're making me last, so I
No. Arden still has to go.
Okay.
And Crom, you're held right now.
Nope, I'm unheld.
Okay, very good. Arden, your turn.
Dump 2 more arrows into one of the injured ones.
Okay, give me a total.
First one's a hit, and damage is 14.
Wow.
Next one's a hit.
Nice.
And damage is 12.
You're doing a great job. 26.
Which one did you go for, Arden?
One of the damaged ones.
Perfect.
You're at a minus 25, Arden.
It happens to the best of us.
Takes us to the famous Crom, who's sitting here at a minus 43 before he strikes.
I better drink. Can I slam 2 healing potions?
Yes, sir, you can.
Okay, 7 plus 2 is 9, and 8 plus 2 is 10. So 19 more hit points.
Why is it plus 2?
I thought we got plus 2 on hit points the more we took the potions. You added plus 1.
No.
Oh, so
each one's worth plus 1.
Okay, so 7 and 8, then plus 2, then you would give me 17.
Yes, sir. That sounds great.
Yeah. But one time I slammed 4 and you gave me plus 4 on it. Or you gave me a cumulative plus on that.
That was nice of me. Those days are gone, my friend.
Yes, they were great indeed. Because I have a 20 dex and I move fast, can I get and I have 3 attacks per 2 rounds? Can I get an attack in?
No.
Okay.
You're a minus 31 on cold.
Okay.
Okay, next. No, who went
That's
first?
it.
That's it.
You
It's
went
initiative
first.
time. Okay.
Hang on. How many died this round?
Oh, there's 3 left. 1 is totally unhurt, and 2 are really badly wounded.
So where is there someone unhurt? Because I was firing at the 2 that were uninjured, and my area of effect is 60 feet.
But that's because you have them right next to each other, and
Okay.
I have them against the wall 30 feet apart.
So with a 60-foot area of effect, that hits both of my 2.
Oh, that's
True.
irritating beyond belief. Yeah, I guess you're right.
There we go.
Do you
So
remember
how
how
many
much-
are dead now?
Okay. Do you remember how much damage you did?
I do.
What is it?
Total of 25 plus 9, so 36.
Okay.
James, play nice.
I am playing nice. I rolled his saving throw. Now I know what to
There's
do.
no save. This isn't a save spell. Just
I
pure
thought-
damage.
Didn't you say fireball?
No.
Oh,
you
that's a
used
glass.
Master.
Oh, that's the glass spell. Oh, thank you very
Wondrous
much.
Window pane.
All right, very good. So there's still 3 standing.
All right, so
They're
one
all
is eliminated.
Horribly ruined. Okay, Errol, they're really hoping you do a good job this time.
I'm held.
Yeah, but you can still roll this. You can still roll initiative.
And I'm really looking cold. Really.
Yeah, I know you are. I rolled a very nice 18.
Oh, jeez.
No, it didn't beat it.
Okay, very good. I'm happy to say that. So I can only get 3 attacks this turn. Oh, that's too bad. Lance, my friend, make a save for magic.
Should I say it, Nick? Should I say it?
Yeah, just do it.
Say it!
All saves are magical, James, and I made it.
Okay, you're a minus 55 from the cold. Levi.
Dodging.
Save dodge. You dodge. You don't automatically dodge, though.
No, but I did.
Okay. You are a minus 40 from the cold. Are you dead yet? No.
No.
No,
not yet.
7 points left. That'll be pleasant for me.
The
Lerms.
audience is saying that there would be some serious shrinkage involved.
Yeah, where in the world are the minuses on the saving throws, people? Get going on those. Weirdna.
I'm triggering Cat's Eye.
No. You are making a save versus holding.
Oh, roger that. Sorry.
You're sorry.
I'm still triggering Cat's Eye. 0-2.
Okay, so you're a minus 25 from the cold.
And Cat's Eye restores 20 hit points once a day.
Oh, that's nice. So you're a minus 5.
And I will.
Doesn't that take your melee turn?
I would think not.
Why not?
Because it's a function of the Ion Stone that's circling my head.
Oh, okay. Those are wonderful things. Aren't you glad you own it?
I am glad I own it.
By the way, Ion Stone is a trademark of Hasbro Incorporated and cannot be used in this game.
Okay, dokie. So
Arden.
A Crimson Stone. Well, so don't I still get my attack? We just established that I get my attack.
No, that was the monsters. The monsters are attacking right now.
I think, James, you're out of attacks with hold.
Okay, thank you very much, Nick. Can I please subject Arden and Crom to 5 more points of cold damage from the room?
Sure thing.
Thank you very much. Minus 30. You're right, I can't. Minus 30 for Arden. Minus 36 for our buddy Crom.
So I've got a question. So why did I get 10 points of damage and they are getting 5 points of damage?
That's an excellent question. By the way, Errol, our good friend Levi here is a scientifically bent person who has all of these strange scientific questions about D&D. He completely ignores the fact that it's magic. All he cares about is the science of it. So this is what happened, my very good friend. The room generates 5 cold a turn. And you made the mistake of slapping a giant who also generates 5 a turn. So you're standing right by a giant who generates 5 a turn. So instead of 5 a turn, you get 10 a turn. Does that make good sense to you, my friend?
Sure.
Very good. See how that is always an answer for everything. Which takes us to the powerful lance.
Is the one in front of me dead?
No.
Then I will continue trying to de-arm it or cut off its arm. Both are acceptable.
Right?
Roll them bones. Roll them quickly, too.
2 hits and a miss.
Okay.
Large. Very large.
So 18.
You know, there's calculators you could probably get, JR.
Are you adding it up with an abacus?
Yeah, maybe he is.
All right, so 48.
I heard him just pull off his shoes.
Thank you very much. Yeah, really.
I was infantry
funny.
for a reason.
Yeah, really. Levi?
All right. Well, I am taking a couple steps away from this, sneaky little giant.
Yes.
And popping 2 healing, my last 2 healing potions.
Give me the points.
Ends up being 12 total.
12 total. Thank you very much. So that's minus 5. So that's 7 total. So you are at minus 28 because of the cold. Uh-oh. What was that?
I didn't do it. It's not my fault.
I know. Okay, it takes us to... Lerm is held, so he's at a minus 25.
And really...
Yeah, really, really cold. Yes, I know. Weirdna.
I set my old Cat's Eye stone, Crimson Stone, over Lerm's head. And that's going to tack 10 onto him immediately, and I will pour an extra healing potion down his throat.
I'm thinking.
We both have our arms crossed.
You're completely ignoring the monsters.
I have no choice.
Okay. So 10. Roll the potion.
2d8 plus 3 for 18.
1d8. Oh, why is it you give him 2 potions?
I gave him an extra healing potion. I
Okay.
don't have healing anymore. I gave Chrome those in event 18.
Okay, very good.
18 and... Wow, and what did the other thing?
And you got 10 back from the gem, so that should have equalized you.
Yeah,
Wow,
you're at 0.
Wow,
That was weird,
That was
huh?
good. I was almost
Arden.
dead.
I know.
Arden's turn.
I got you covered.
Throw 2 arrows into the ones that JR is attacking. So
Okay.
the first one is a hit.
He's by 1. The other 2 are down, he said, on the wall 30 feet apart. Take a look at the map.
Yep.
So JR's by the 1 up top.
14.
And
the second one is also a hit for 12.
okay, very good. That takes us to the mighty Prometheus.
I will target the 2 on the bottom. I get 3 attacks this round.
Okay.
So I will do 2 attacks on one and 1 attack on the other.
Very good.
Okay.
2 attacks on one.
Yes. Hit. Hit. Hit.
I thought you said it was 2 and 1.
20. Natural 20.
I thought you said it was 2 and 1.
Well, yeah, but I get two arrows for each attack. So I would get.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
You're using arrows. I thought you were using your weapon.
No, I'm using arrows. So we hit with a total of 6 arrows.
Please do the damage and tell me.
Okay, so 4 arrows, and I'll just double that. That'll be 2. That'll be 8. That'll be 16 on one. And that'll be 6. Total of 16 on the other.
Okay.
We each
All
get-
the giants are dead.
Yay!
Yeah.
Now that takes us to Lance at a -60 from cold.
Jeez.
Pretty acceptable.
You're almost a popsicle.
Levi at a I got you at a -15 from cold. Lerm, you're held right now.
Hmm.
And you're a -5 from cold.
Did the hold go away when the giants died?
No, of course not.
Well, if they're the source of the magic.
Oh my God. Where have you been all your life?
Like Skyrim.
Ridden is a -15.
I think JR gets experience points for breaking Jim's brain.
I should take away experience points. -35 for Arden. And Prometheus is a -41.
All right, let's get this.
I'm going to go over to the chained woman.
Yes.
Clap my hands, knock, knock, and break the chains.
Okay, the chains break, and Werdna turns into a 10-inch long black ant.
Do I get a saving throw or MR?
No, you should have a saving throw. You get a saving throw, but not a magic resistance one.
Okay. Is it against a spell or a curse?
It's a curse.
So death magic. 7, I need a 3, and I rolled a 3 on the number.
Okay, so I can't turn you into an ant.
Yikes.
And she is free and so happy. She starts giving you all hugs.
So the hugs warm us up.
Can we make like a shepherd and get the flock out of here?
Let's retrieve we're going to retrieve the gear from the giants, take their staff.
That's a lot of gear. It's going to take several blasts of 5 a turn for you guys to do that.
Let's just
say that again.
If you grab all the stuff they have, like let's just say you just grab their wands.
Let's just do that.
That'll be -5 to everybody from cold.
Let's just each one of us grab one of those things.
Okay. Well, but what about if I light a flask on fire and just create a place to keep us warm?
No, I have a place. I can put us in our secure shelter. I think that I can modify temperature on that. Hang on. Hold on.
Reading rules again.
Yeah. Verifying the temperature control issue, not a rule. It's specific to my...
Good thing I know how to play this game. That's all I got to say.
Yikes.
He's working on the heater.
Hey, thanks for the
It is no heating or cooling source. All right, so let's make like the shepherd and get the flock out.
Just wanted to say thanks to 67 Indian who just dropped a bunch of subscriptions to the tier.
Oh, that's so kind. Thank you very much.
All right. Is there anything else we see of value?
They got pouches. They got pockets in their pants. They
So
have,
if you heal me,
they have skulls made of solid gold.
So do we have a reading on the whole?
hold on. Wordna. If you heal me up to base, that's 103. I can take all the cold damage he throws at me, and we can retrieve everything.
Yeah, but we're all going to take the cold
Everybody's
damage
taking the cold damage.
Right.
because we're in the room.
The
Right.
cold,
So we're here.
But the damage from touching is more than the damage from just being there.
You are
No.
in error, sir.
Yeah, I don't think that's the logic he's telling us.
so Jim, is the cold exist beyond the exit?
You don't know. You haven't gone beyond the
we
exit.
don't know anything.
Can I run
Um,
over there and check?
Yeah,
I think
you
we're
can
going to
run.
teleport.
You can run to the locked door and try to open it.
I think we're
He
going to be
is a-
teleporting.
Yeah,
He is a
right.
thief.
Our best bet is to bolt. So
let's bolt.
So do we want to take all the wands or do you want to strip one?
Strip one.
So yeah, so what are we gonna roll him over and just rifle his pockets, take everything he's got on one giant, and then take off?
Yeah.
I'll strip one. You guys grab the wands from the other.
I don't think. Well, whatever. Yeah.
Well,
Whatever works.
we have 6 of us. There are 7 of them. There were 7 of them.
Yes.
Was there a leader, Jim?
Yeah, right. Exactly the question.
No,
I
there was no obvious leader.
Okay, no obvious leader. All right.
Let's just grab the wands and go. We let's get out with our lives.
How are we getting out there, Andrew?
Frightened Turtle Lance with the remainder of my spell, and then Energize for teleport. Off we go.
Where are you teleporting?
Asgard.
Don't forget the wolfoids.
Had you taken time to study a spot?
I was going to say the place that was most familiar to me was the castle based on intelligence. So that should be a 91 or bump.
You're pretty positive that you got a good chance of missing the spot.
Okie dokie. What is it considered? Non-familiar?
Yes.
Do I add my intelligence to that number as an IRA?
Yes.
Okie dokie. So that's 88.
You're playing with everybody's lives.
I live to serve. 59. So I land pretty well, actually.
Okay, and you appear. I don't know if you're going to appear there. You appear in Odin's dungeon in a jail cell.
Okie dokie. We like jail.
But it's nice and warm.
But it's nice and warm. Yeah, exactly.
Warm is good.
All right, so do we?
Is there a guard, Jim?
Yeah, ask bellow to the guards.
And the guards come.
Say hi. We were tasked with recovering lovely Cassandra for the Allfather. Could you take us to him, please?
Show us your rainbow dagger.
We show him the daggers.
Okay, they open the door and take you to the Allfather. He is very pleased. He is so very pleased. He starts with Lance. Says, Lance, what can the Allfather of Asgard do for you?
Any single daughters?
Oh God!
Oh my God! Aren't you married to that one wolf, dummy?
They're very large, aren't they? The women are very big.
He's into that. Yeah,
They're all
he's into
nice
that.
and tall. Yeah, he loves that. Yeah, I have a daughter. Why?
You're gonna
so-
become an anti-high priest.
Alliances matter. Anubis would want to spread the love.
Wow.
Are you offering to marry my daughter?
I am. I'm offering to forge alliances and bonds between
Okay.
my pantheon and yours.
As the Allfather, I have to warn you, she's very high maintenance.
Aren't they all?
Oh God!
Okay, fine.
I can't wait to get the hate mail on this.
The wedding will happen tomorrow.
I like during the podcast last week, I say we should put all leftist military officers to death. And JR writes me this email. I don't think you should disparage half the nation's military officers. and now he just goes ahead and wipes out all female kind.
All female kind, yes. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Okay, that takes us to Levi. Levi, what can the Allfather do for you?
I would really appreciate if you possibly had a bracer or something that I could wear that wouldn't interfere with any of my fighting ability that prevented me from being drained of levels.
Okay, it'll only work twice.
Okay.
That takes us to Lerm. What can the Allfather do for you?
I would like to become more powerful at casting spells.
What spell would you like to cast as a god?
As a god. Magic missile.
Done. Takes us to Wordna.
I don't know what it means to cast magic missile.
You're now casting major missile.
Yeah, really. Okay, Wordna, what can the All-Father do for you?
All-Father, in humility and service, I would ask that in the course of my adventuring career, when I fall, and he's shaking his head, so I'm going too slow. Sorry. When and if I ever fall in battle, I would wish to return to the well's end intact with my objects with me at my side again. So,
Done.
Okay.
Takes us to Arden.
Do you have anything that would allow me to stand when all others fall, so that I can send one more arrow into my enemies?
He has something like that. He gives you a little image of yourself. And he says, at the most dire time in your life, throw this down, and I think you'll be pleased with the result.
Is it an icon, a statue? What is it?
It's a little icon, 6 inches tall. No experience for it. He just gets it. It takes us to the mighty Crom. Crom, I'm very impressed with you. I think you should become one of my followers.
Ooh.
What do you say?
That would be impossible.
Impossible? All right. What can the All-Father do for you?
Give me what's in your pocket.
Oh, okay. He gives you a little ruby ring.
I'll take it.
And you all get sent home.
So Knight of Barsoom says that Prometheus should have wished for something to either neuter Lance or get him under control because he tries to hump everything.
Okay, there we go. And it's a perfect because it's 5:07.
We did it. We had a great session. Jim tried to kill us as best as he could. The legendary artist Erol Otus played with us. Erol, would you come back anytime you want to come back and play? Now that you can...
I want to play again.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be next time.
It's whenever, buddy. You're always.
For sure, I will return.
If you
We're
come
here
next
every Friday, and what we'll do is we'll get in touch with you at the beginning of the week, and if your schedule is there, then we would love to have you.
I already know that I'm kind of behind on a painting.
Yeah, we all know how that is.
Yeah. So I would like to spend the next 2 weeks and then come back. And visit.
Okay, perfect. We will start the new year off with you, and we will have a great time, and we'll see what becomes of the mighty Lerm.
We're
I
going
want
to
to find
give.
out what my magic missile is like now.
Yeah, really. We're going to give everyone 11,000 experience points.
All right.
Dear Lord.
Huzzah!
All right, Walt, take us out.
All right, we want to thank everybody for coming out and watching Sci-Fi Writers playing old school D&D. Our show today was brought to you by Black Blade Publishing, who does they do hard copies of books that were done by Stuart Marshall, the Osric line, which allowed those of us who don't want to who don't have the skills to file off the serial numbers to let us produce content for our favorite first edition fantasy. I've sent something out in a thing that lets a couple of guys let a couple of guys know to send me some emails because we're going to be sending you some thank you product from our sponsor. I also want to thank Erol for coming out. Well, super privileged to have you here.
I hope you win your little
Thank you for
D&D game,
inviting me.
honey.
That was really cool.
And sorry to Captain Kilgosha, I just cut off his sound bit. He had Nicole saying, "I hope you win your D&D game, honey."
Oh, I love when she says that.
And
speaking of that, Nick, weren't you going to send me all those sound bites?
I'm gonna, sir. I'm going to.
Okay.
And we'll catch you next time on Sci-Fi Writers playing old school D&D.